Hello.
Hey.
Welcome to our 1,000 subscribers. I'm sorry, I've been like choking while
You
the
guys
30 seconds
literally
are.
missed her choking in the corner here. Didn't think we were going to make it.
Yeah, so if my face is a little red, it's not because I've been drinking too much alcohol. I've just been choking on my own spit. So, welcome to our celebration.
Thanks for being here, everybody.
Don't mind me coughing. Oh, gosh.
Have some water.
Good idea. Maybe I just need some whiskey. So, thank you. I'm just gonna say hi to everyone. Who do we got here? Sugar Kitty, Chris Jenkins, Rusty, Mike Meyer, Whiskey Wisdom, Eric Gunderson, Miles Bourbon Traveler. Welcome, John Matlick, Victor Kinnikin. I think he said cheers, and he'll be back later. He said he's got some family stuff, so that's definitely more important than sitting watching us drink whiskey. But I appreciate you jumping in. Pages and Pours, hi, nice to see
Robert,
you here. Yeah. Jeff Castle, Echoes in Eternity, Five Fingers. It's still scrolling. Major Zero, Rob Mullins, hello, Tater Dom. I needed some water.
You're already parched.
No, it's that choking right before we started. Scott Stutzman. Did I say Tater Dom? I think I did, but hello again. Bradford Sanders. Marvin at Whiskey Wine 101. Nice, hello, nice to see you here. Scroll. I like bourbon a lot. Me too. That's a great name. Oh, geez. Bourbon School. This is exciting.
Brian Petty.
Andrew
Butler.
I skipped those, so good catch.
Brian Koppel.
Where are we at here?
Right there where your cursor.
Right where I'm at. Mullins, okay, Bloody 81.
Jesus, yeah.
Robert Wayne. Am I getting down to the bottom yet?
Z-Man.
Z-Man.
Michael Bortner.
Okay, that is wonderful.
That's awesome.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for being in here.
Yeah, wow. So we'll start off tonight's stream like we normally do. We'll do a little bit of the housekeeping type stuff. Laura's going to put a link in the chat. We have some other channels that are going to jump on and hang out. We'll get to why everybody's really here.
They just want to party. It's Saturday night.
We've got some giveaways. So yeah. Thanks again, everybody, for being here. It's humbling. We wouldn't be doing this without your support.
Yes.
What are you doing?
I'm just getting getting set up because that 30 seconds where I was choking, I wasn't ready.
We're going to start off with our first pour tonight. We're going to go with one of Laura's favorites here. We're going to do the Sinatra Select.
Your sister's here.
Oh, hey, Renee.
Hello, Renee. Just said wash hands, probably because I'm coughing all over them.
Might want to pay attention to what our pours are tonight. There might be something associated with that later on that could benefit you.
Oh, that was rough.
Put this back behind the curtain.
The Gregors is here from Bourbon Note. Okay, I am going to pin the link on so that other channels can hop on, and we'll just bring up people on one at a time and say hi and whatnot.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
So, got our first pour. What's everybody else drinking? Go ahead and throw that in the chat. Leader of Oktoberfest. Nice.
That sounds good. We like Oktoberfests.
Yeah, so we'll shout out to the patrons real quick. Chris Jenkins, Bourbon Note, Ben and Greg, Mark Gale, Tolly from Samoan Barkeep, Dave Vogelsang, Market Northwest Bourbon, and our two newest patrons, Sean from Echoes in Eternity Bourbon and Matt from Whiskey Wisdom. Thank you guys so much.
Yes, thank you.
We actually just made some pretty big, exciting changes to our Patreon today. We kind of started it abruptly a couple months back, not really knowing what we were doing.
We still don't.
We appreciate your, yeah, we've kind of been looking at what other people are doing and kind of making it our own, but we appreciate everybody that's been a patron. We appreciate your patience in letting us sort this out. You're going to start getting some benefit for that. We're not just taking your money. We've got a plan for it. That's all in the description. I don't want to sell Patreon here right now, but you can read the descriptions and see what it's all about. Big things are coming. We like to do a couple quick channel shout outs. We started with no subscribers, and we understand the struggle and the effort and everything it takes, the community that backs you and supports you to get you to where we're at, and we're still relatively small in this game. But there are people that are even smaller than us that are doing great things, and I encourage you all to check them out. So I'm going to just shout out a few channels like I do at the beginning of every live stream. Hopefully you'll give them a nod if you're not already watching them. But check out Arthur and Scott at Artfully Bourbon. We just met a new one last night, Doc at Old Fashioned Ways Plus Plus. He's on his mission to drink an old fashioned 1,000 different ways.
Yep.
And I think he's in the 600s. Great guy, big old crazy beard.
I thought it was 60.
Oh, is it 60?
Yeah.
I don't know. Check out Jason at Norseman's Only Drams. A real new channel. Check out Brian at Cask 529. And then check out the crew at Tiller's Bourbon Challenge. All those channels are putting out great stuff. It truly is a community. And with the support of you guys, I told Sean from Echoes in Eternity earlier, the rising tide lifts all boats. So let's get everybody up.
Yeah. And is that everything?
Yep, that's everything for now. We'll
okay.
There's a few more announcements that we'll do along the way.
But... Okay. So speaking of Sean, he's in here, so we'll bring him on.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Hey, Sean. Cheers, buddy.
Sorry about your football game.
It was a rough one today, and I still
it was exciting.
Last night's live. So I've been awake since last night's live. So it's been okay.
You didn't even take a nap after that terrible morning.
No. We had my son had a birthday party with a friend. So I got home, had to do some stuff around here, and went to a birthday party, watched my Auburn Tigers, and ate dinner. And I'm like, okay, I'm rolling in. I'm rolling in for sleep here in a little bit.
Well, good plan on that.
We really appreciate you showing up and
I wouldn't miss this for the world. This is exciting times.
Yeah. So Baba Bourbon, thanks for the super chat. Baba Bourbon's a guy that I met in person at I was out on a hunt. We waited in line in front of a store when we picked up the Jack Daniel's twice barreled Heritage Rye, and just talking with this super cool man, and he decided to support us. So that's awesome. I'm glad you're here, and thank you so much for the super chat.
Yes, thank you.
And it's cool that you did that, because you're going to get an extra spin on the wheel later when we do our giveaway.
Yeah. So I guess you might as well announce the giveaway that we'll talk more about later. But
so yeah, everybody that's here in the chat, we're going to give you like something to type and put in the chat so we can enter you onto the wheel. We'll do that a little bit later. I don't want to take Laura out of the conversation right now as she types it all in there. But everybody that's here that puts in the code is going to get a free spin. If you want more spins, our patrons are going to get some more based on their tiers. And if you aren't a patron, that's cool. You want more spins, you can give us a super chat. It's not necessary. This is about you guys, not about us. But if you want an extra spin, what did we say? An extra spin for $5?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So again, thank you guys so much. It's not necessary. Again, this is for us to celebrate you guys. So, but it's cool. Thank you.
Yes, and it looks like, speaking of that, we've got Off Track Syndicate has just joined Patreon. So awesome. I believe that is Rusty. So thank you very much.
Thanks so much, buddy.
Are you drinking anything tonight, Sean?
Coffee, probably.
Water tonight. Water. I have to hydrate. I've got to get ready for the Dolphin game tomorrow.
Oh, who are they playing?
They're playing the Bills in Buffalo, which has always been Terror Dome for us.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't watch a whole lot of the NFL, so I never really know anything about that.
Yeah, so
Game's on in 2 hours, isn't it?
it
Yes,
is, yeah.
So we will be.
Everyone in the chat tonight, they don't know it, but they're all going to be supporting the Huskies.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah, I used to watch the Seahawks every Sunday, pretty much from their first season on. It was kind of this thing I did with my dad, and then when he passed, I just kind of lost the stomach for it. So
I got you.
Yeah. Well, Chris said happy birthday to me since we're
Awesome,
celebrating my
Chris.
birthday as well. Technically, it's not my birthday, but everyone does that birthday week thing. So we won't be live next weekend. So we're celebrating it this weekend. So thank you, Chris. And that's why we got some Jack Daniels in the glass.
Started it off with the Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
Eric, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So I'm very much enjoying this, even though I'm still sad that it's not. Whoever said that it was so similar to the Bonded has really crushed my dreams of this being as amazing a bottle as it was.
Yeah, we
said those horrible words.
I don't remember. I don't remember what other channel it was. It was another Whiskey Tube channel, but the guy was on a tour at the Jack Daniels distillery, and his tour guide told him that the Jack Daniels Bonded and the Sinatra Select came from the same barrels, and the only difference is proof. So we put a couple drops of water in the Bonded to try to proof it down around 90, and I'll be damned if they don't smell exactly the same.
They were very similar, not exactly.
There's a slight difference in flavor still, but it's close.
And the price is definitely different.
I thought the Sinatra's kind of scored the barrel too, kind of etched in the barrel.
Supposedly the Bonded does too, but
who knows?
Who knows?
Okay. Or it doesn't do anything. It could just be a gimmick. I don't know.
Major Zero, thanks, buddy. So he was actually at the Kentucky-Florida game today, was he not?
Maybe. Don't know. I know.
I thought I remember something about that.
Been
but
traveling
Kentucky
around.
won. They beat.
Drinking some good whiskey.
Hopefully that's not a spoiler alert for anybody.
He had old man Russell sign a stag for him.
Oh.
Yeah. I think they just put him in that gift shop and have him smile for photographs and sign stuff. He probably don't even know why he's there.
Hey, I think that's awesome. We would be thrilled
to have
legend. Him sign a bottle. You would even more than me with the wild turkey.
I would pose with him and have you take all kinds of pictures.
Be like, okay, now pose this way. Now pose this way.
Well, I don't know what it says when the picture with Adam, Mr. Russell has a black eye. So I'm wondering.
Yes. I did see that black eye. I was like, what happened?
Yeah, I'm wondering if maybe he stole that stag from him and then made him sign it. That could be episode 3.
Taking out the legends.
Yeah, so
that was a good first pour.
Are you caught up on all of that stuff? So what we're gonna do, and the drawing's not gonna be for a while yet, but if you want, we're gonna have you type out.
Oh, are we doing that right now?
Well, if you
okay, yeah, sure, we can do that.
Yeah, that way it's not like you're flooded right before we have to do it. You can just kind of do it as they come in.
Okay.
So we're gonna have you type UW in capitals into the chat.
Preferably by itself so I don't miss it.
Yeah, and just do it once and you'll get entered into the drawing. And then we'll put the names up before we spin, and you can make sure that your name is on there and all of the spins that we owe you are on there.
Canadian Chris. Happy 23rd birthday. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That's awesome.
As he laughs. That's what you're supposed to say to a female, right? We never age. We just stay the same.
That's right.
Okay, so I'm going to
we
type
got
in
another person backstage there.
Okay, I'll click that in so you guys can chat while
So we're going to bring Brian from
Brian.
Bourbon School in here.
Hey guys.
How's it going?
Congratulations,
Brian?
you two.
Thank you so much.
I'm writing down JD Sinatra right now. I took the hint there. I'm making a note and keeping track.
I mean, you don't have to like write it down. Like there's no quiz afterwards, but it's just like keep it in your mind is okay.
Yeah.
So thank
I'm
you,
a teacher.
Bradford.
I need lists of everything. So.
Now you're up.
How are you, Sean?
New York, aren't you?
What's up?
You're up in northern New York area?
At Western New York. Yeah, I'm actually a half hour south of Buffalo, so it's pretty wild here this week. They're ready to put a whooping on your Dolphins up here.
Okay.
Fighting in here.
If you'd like, we can. I pictures are my favorite thing in the world.
Yeah.
So we'll just put a jersey type of wager or a shirt type of wager on this.
Oh
so
God.
If I happen to lose, I will have to get a Bills shirt and I'll send it to you.
All right.
For a shame, and Lord forbid if you lose, because that Dolphin jersey is going to look fantastic.
Oh God, yeah, teal's really my color. Teal and oranges. That's right. That's right. I actually, my buddy Andy is a Broncos fan, and his wife is a Dolphins fan, and it was not a good week in his house last week.
Oh, she probably told him all week.
Oh, she definitely rubbed it in.
Nice.
Yeah. So, hey, Brian, is it snowing there yet?
No, it was 76 degrees today. My son had his first hockey game, and it was 76 and sunny. It was a gorgeous day. So
that's the way we want it for tomorrow.
Yeah. I think it's actually going to be very warm tomorrow. Yeah. And the Bills fans are like, God bless it. Why every time Miami comes up here, it's always like September, October, and it's still nice weather. They want up here like late December.
Well, playoff game we lost. Come on now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure. But it should be interesting. I think it'll be fun to watch. I am like a Bills fan second. My dad has always been a 49ers fan, so I grew up a 49ers fan. So I like them. But you can't live here for 49 years and not root for the Bills, you know?
I got you. It'll be fun.
Understandable.
Do it.
So was it back in the mid to late 80s or maybe early 90s when Buffalo went to like 4 Super Bowls in a row?
Yeah, it was like I think it was like 91, 92, 93, 94. They went and lost 4. I was actually my son and his friend were looking it up on the way home from hockey today, and I think it was Giants, Washington, and then 2 to Dallas, and each one got worse as far as how they got whooped. I think the last one was like 52-17 they lost or something. So it was not it was rough, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Hey, oh, look at that. We got another person in the background here. We're gonna throw them in as well. Hopefully they're ready. They jumped in, so they must be. Hello, guys. Hello, guys. Nice. Are you not ready? Are you not ready?
Oh
no, we're ready. Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Okay,
and I can hear me.
Okay, hang on.
Stand by.
Throw us in the background for a second.
Oh,
We've been dealing with audio issues for some reason.
Bye.
I like you didn't want to finish. You're just like, yeah, shut up. Just get back there.
Well, it's weird hearing myself. It makes me uncomfortable.
I mean, I hear myself every time I speak. I just don't hear myself.
It doesn't sound the same though.
No, it does not. I'm trying to get caught up in chat.
Jeff Campbell, that's awesome. As a Coug fan, I don't know that I can do this.
Well,
I died inside, he said.
It's understandable.
Let's bring Joe out.
Okay, we'll bring Joe.
Now that those two guys are gone.
I know.
Coming here,
welcome, Joe.
Audio and stuff.
Cheers with an empty glass. I haven't poured anything because I don't know what you guys have, so I'll pour whatever you guys are pouring.
So
nice.
I'm gonna pour us some Frankfurt. Harden's
Okay,
Creek
I'll
Frankfurt.
pour that with you.
And if you're not familiar with what that is, it's a 17-year-old Jim Beam, basically.
My only Hardens Creek is the James B. Beam, so I'm going to pass on that.
That's not a bad pour.
It's just
Perfect. Love
not
it, Joe.
nearly the same.
Yeah, I did not like it.
Yeah, I'm familiar with it.
And that's all I was going to say.
Poor
And
Jeff.
I like
died a
actually
little.
like the Colonel. I like that corn whiskey that they put out. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm caught up. Now I can just enjoy drinking.
If you don't like it,
There's one more.
you can send me the rest of that bottle. That'll be cool.
It's pretty full. I would.
Did you even drink any? It looks full.
It's almost full. We sampled it and then we did a review on it, and I don't know. I don't see it being that much different than drinking something like Old Tub. So,
Yeah,
like for me,
Ben and Greg, wave at us if you're ready.
Like Old Tub,
Because I can't hear them back there.
$18.
Happy birthday, Laura, and congrats to you both on 1,000 subs, by the way.
Thank you so much. I can cheers you now. I got something in my glass.
Exactly.
Yeah, me too. Cheers.
Cheers, guys. I didn't know it was your birthday too, Laura. Happy birthday.
Well, next Friday.
Oh.
Did you guys wave? Did I miss a wave?
Cheers, Tater Dog.
Can't tell. Oh, yep. 3, 2, 1. Got it. Here you go. Are you good now?
Are you
Much
here?
better.
Are you here? Are you here?
Much better.
Okay, can you hear us?
Yes, we hear you,
Audio
and we don't hear
problems.
ourselves. So
Okay, great. You know what's funny is we haven't changed a single thing from the last 4 or 5 times we've live streamed. We hop on here tonight, and for some reason, the program's not working. And I had to change all these different audio input and output. It's just a nightmare.
Yep.
Well,
So
that's fun.
we're glad.
Congratulations on 1,000. That's why we're here.
Yes.
thank
I
you
love
so
the
much.
background. It's
That's
great.
awesome.
That's right.
And be a round of applause. Thank you.
Is that Independent Joe with his soundboard?
Not this guy.
Well, it's not me because I haven't learned that stuff yet. That's on the list.
By the way, hello,
someday.
Sean.
Hey guys.
Nice
Howdy,
to actually
howdy.
get to talk to you
That's
here.
awesome. Independent Joe, Brian from the Bourbon School,
Hey,
Yeah, this is
the Bakers.
a murderer's row of mid to low size bourbon channels.
low tier whiskey tubers.
Yeah, I
Hey,
love it. I
That's
love
more
it.
fun that way.
Oh,
And
That's more
you
fun.
guys inspired me, so I've got my Coke glass. Hope you're happy.
Uh-oh.
But what
What are you
pour?
drinking in it?
But when
Jack
you
and
put-
Coke.
Did you say
Jack and
Stag?
Coke.
Nice.
So,
So,
Yeah. So
you guys. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, you go ahead.
So you guys have.
Here's RJ.
You guys hit 1,000 a couple weeks ago, maybe, right?
Yeah.
And so tonight's the big celebration. That's awesome. Congratulations. That's just fantastic to see. I love watching all of our channels kind of grow together. That's so much fun.
Yes. Yeah. It's we kind of were growing at a decent pace anyways, but once we started hanging out and interacting with all of you guys, it seems like we all just kind of took off. So it truly is
Fine,
community.
I'll take the credit.
It's all.
We appreciate you, Joe.
Thank you for talking to us.
Yeah. I don't like to toot my own horn or anything.
you're a saintly man, Joe.
Well, it's kind of like you said earlier, Troy. You said you were talking to someone and said that a rising tide lifts all boats, and that's definitely, I think, has been the case with all of our channels. So that's awesome. It's fun to support each other. So
Totally.
Thanks, Terrence.
Awesome to see all of the super chats too. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yes, definitely appreciate that.
In addition, what's another thing that's really cool is we see a lot of the same people supporting our channels, and that's another thing that's amazing.
yeah, that's
There's a lot of great
fun.
people in the chat who help
Yes.
us all out.
We've got.
That's
we've got
that's why I'm
another
rinsing
one
the
to
glasses.
add. We've got our villain here. If you've watched any of Whiskey Wisdom's live streams the last couple weeks, we've got Major Zero.
Yeah. Hey, Ben and Greg, have you
Major
guys
Zero.
have you guys followed Whiskey Wisdom with the evil stag thief series?
I've been following. I've been seeing Major Zero's bourbon hunting videos.
Yep.
And I think I follow Whiskey Wisdom. That sounds.
Yeah, I don't know if I follow them.
Let me see here.
But
gonna have
yeah,
to
we've
look.
chatted with
Wow.
Major Zero, but we've never actually seen him in live.
Yeah, I'm
in
subscribed
color.
to Whiskey Wisdom.
Well,
Yes.
my mother always said I had a face for radio. That's why you don't see my face when I do my video.
Well, me too, but you just do it anyway.
But he does it anyway. He
That's
doesn't
right.
care.
That's right.
Yeah, so
Just like my Roy Orbison tattoo. What Mama doesn't know.
I'm
Honestly, Joe,
no, I'm sorry. I'm
I
not
was
going
going
to
to say, at this point, I don't know if you're really joking or not. Sorry.
I'm sure you paid $40 for it. That's what I want to know. So, but I'm not
Yeah,
going to be on
$40.
one. I'm a house guest, and I just wanted to come over real quick. We're drinking outside and having a good time. I do just want to say congratulations on 1,000, and I knew you guys could do it, and 5,000 will be here before you know it. And then I hope you just remember the little people when you guys take off.
And 1,000 for
remember us.
Major Zero.
Yeah,
Oh,
Adam's going to be at 1,000 like next weekend probably.
No,
He's growing.
I'm a bit far away, but that's okay. So I think everybody in this channel has already followed me through osmosis and attrition. So, but yes,
Hey, you're at
go ahead.
756. You're knocking on the door.
Yeah,
for
I'm
sure.
not gonna do it.
And he just started his channel like 2 weeks ago.
I know.
I was gonna say, yeah, I mean, that was a quick.
And the hunting videos seem to be popular. They work well for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, as long as if I keep not showing my face, then that's what's going to happen. So the day I show my face, I'll start losing people.
The secret
so.
sauce. Don't show your
Yeah.
face.
Exactly.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for hopping on. We appreciate it.
Enjoy the rest of your vacation, Adam.
Yeah, no problem. I did watch my Gators. You're right. Lose terribly today. It was horrible. And then and it's funny. We beat Kentucky. I don't want to turn this into a football thing, but we beat Kentucky for 35 years in a row, and they won the last 3. And Kentucky has a very short memory. They're like, we're dominant, and he's over there. They're in the other room laughing right now.
I heard that laugh.
You have to win 36 years in a row for us to be even, but they don't want to hear any of that.
You're talking about yesterday.
One
This is
question.
today.
Yeah,
What'd you do to- Why do you have a black
Just
eye?
let them have their moment.
What's that,
Yeah.
Sean?
Adam, what'd you do to Mr. Russell? Why do you have a black eye yesterday?
Hey, so that guy, I walked out and then I almost walked back in. I got a video. He has a knot on his head, like the size of a baseball. I mean, I don't know what it is, but he looks terrible, right? And I almost bought a bottle. My brother was with me. He's like, I think you should buy a bottle because I don't think he's going to be signing autographs next year. He looked bad. So, but it was
no.
not, he did not. But I told him, I said, my friend Troy really is crapping on 101 all the time. And then he was just like, who is this Troy guy? And he started crying a little bit. I didn't get it on film because I felt so bad. But I almost said, I've got a friend who thinks your stuff is garbage. What do you say to that? But yeah, he signed but that Rick House was $300, but it might be the last one. I was just like, that's too much for a bottle that I would never open. So I got a Russell's 10 and had him sign it, which is, I mean, his handwriting was so perfect. I almost double checked. I was like, did you really sign this? But he's done this a bunch. So
That's what he does all day.
yeah, that's all he does. And I told him, I said, if I've had wild turkey in my lifetime, you've probably been distilled. And he goes, you know it. A few words. So, but if you ever get a chance to come up here, it's great. I mean, the Woodford was amazing. Blanton's was amazing. You got to get to Blanton's. We got to Blanton's late, so I didn't get a tasting. It's so beautiful. I mean, it's just amazing. It's like Disneyland for adults. So I highly recommend it. So,
Bourbon fans.
yeah, bourbon fans.
Someday.
I don't want to take away from you guys doing stuff because I'm going to bounce here in a second. But just congratulations, you guys do great work. Everybody here, hit that thumbs up button. I think I looked a second ago. We were at like 30. We were at 30 something, and there was 10 or 15 likes. Hit those likes; they help. And I'll say that for everybody else here, everybody on here, if you're not a YouTuber, when you hit like on a video, it's like putting gas in those videos. It rockets up.
Yeah.
It just pushes to other people. Likes and comments are one of the best things you can do. If you like somebody and you like what they're doing, it takes a nanosecond to hit that thumbs up button, and it's such an important thing for all of these guys. Sean and Independent Joe and Bourbon School and the Bourbon Note, which I always want to call it the Blue Note because we have Blue Note here. If you have a channel, if you like anybody, just hit that thumbs up button on any of the videos. It takes just a second. So that's my commercial. Hey, like my Florida Gator.
That's pretty valid.
I think it worked well for you this weekend. So
yeah. But all right, guys. So congratulations, and I'll try to bounce back on after we get through drinking. So we're drinking that Lucky 7 Holiday, and it's good stuff. So that's what we're drinking tonight.
Nice.
Very nice.
Nice pour. Thanks for stopping in, Adam.
All right, man. Have a good night, guys.
take care, Adam.
Good night. Okay, it looks like we got another person that wants to join, so we'll bring Rusty in as well. Oh no,
Rusty, cheers, buddy.
Hello.
Yes.
Hey, Rusty.
Cheers! Congrats on 1,000.
Thank
And
you.
I gotta say, Major Zero, he's lacking in the hat department. I'm just saying.
RJ, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. I've got
Right on.
I'm all caught up. I am catching everyone that's putting UW still in. So yes, thank you all for cheering our team on later. So later when hope you're not an Arizona fan.
I don't have a dog in the fight on any college football, so I'll go ahead and root for
Perfect.
UW.
Perfect.
Let's go UW.
I think it's more the we like to it'll just be our like after party after this party.
Yeah, we do have one of our patrons is an Arizona State fan, so hopefully he can root for UW tonight too.
Yeah, you might be short one patron after this, depending on how it goes.
What? Arizona has a football team? What?
Wow. Dude.
If you don't say Alabama or Georgia Dogs, I mean, what other teams are there? There's not. I'm just saying.
Oh, sorry. Bye, Rusty.
It is really good.
So
Auburn's okay.
Yeah, Ben and Greg,
Okay,
you dropped that video like an hour and a half ago on the Eggo brunch.
I
We
just
watched that
it
thing.
before I got on.
And
So
Laura
good.
was like, we need to go get that. I'm like, we're going live in less than an hour.
So we did not go get it, but it's definitely on my list.
It's
of
dangerously
things that I
good.
want.
It is dangerously good.
Yeah,
I
it's
can't wait
it's
to
funny.
try
But,
that.
I don't know if you watched the whole video, but at one point, kind of later in the video, which I'm assuming most viewers are probably not going to make it this far.
Eric,
But
we
it gets
threw
funnier. The further in we go, it gets funnier.
We threw a little splash of bourbon into it and mixed it up,
Yep.
and it was just wonderful. I loved it.
And we also, at the end, decided Ben, hopefully tomorrow, is going to buy real Eggos
I have real Eggos,
and-
ride or die.
and do a comparison.
Yeah. So yeah, it's
not
going to
to
be
have
real
real
Eggos. Thank you. I would agree with that.
I don't think we've owned
So
Eggos
there's
in
going to be a
decade.
part 2 to the video then, right?
Exactly.
Yes, yep. And I might as well do it tomorrow because I've got Monday off. And so my wife and I are kind of doing a little Sunday fun day brunch thing tomorrow. So
nice.
it'd be a perfect day to do it because I'm going to be having cocktails in
There
the
you
morning
go.
tomorrow anyway.
That'd be awesome.
Perfect.
But yeah, it's a total recommend, 100%.
Yeah.
RJ, we're not exactly sure what time it'll be, but if you're not on and you win, that's okay. You don't have to be present to win. You just have to talk to us later.
Yeah,
So-
we'll give you like and that goes for everybody. We'll give you like a week or so to reach out to us through our email, which is it's in the description of every video we have.
And it's also
Oh, look at that.
so-
How do you do
Look at that.
Yeah, and
Hey, Laura, I have a question.
Yeah.
So your email was this.baker.drinks, right?
Yeah.
Did you do that because bakerdrinks@gmail was already taken?
Yes, it was. And,
Was it
and
really?
Baker.drinks
That's so
was also
weird.
already taken. So
How? What? So
Yes,
who is
it's-
this
it's
other
hard to
Baker
find.
Drinks imposter?
I don't know.
It could be.
That's some people swooping in.
or a
Well,
decade.
prior to
swooping
being
in.
Independent Joe, I was exploring with names, and Baker Drinks happened to be one.
So
Understandable.
He's
we
gonna
just gotta
sell-
pay Joe for
He
it.
will sell it to you, Laura and Troy.
Yeah, he'll sell you a website here pretty soon.
$40, right?
Okay, we got another one that's
A month.
joining. We have Mark at Northwest Bourbon, and
Hey!
Hey! I love it.
Is that a penis on his head?
I'm not
Wait,
sure what it
That's
is.
what she said.
Where's your guys' balloon?
Or is he just happy to see us?
Where's your guys' balloon? I thought you said it was going to be a balloon party.
Bourbon
Oh, you
party.
said bourbon party. Totally misread that. Congrats on 1,000, guys.
Thank you.
thank you so much.
So he's
How's it going, Mark? It's nice to actually kind of meet you here in the chat or in the YouTube here.
He's in the Northwest. Does he say where he's from, or is that confidential?
Washington.
He's next
Is
door
he
to
actually-
Laura and Troy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in.
Are you
I'm
a
in Washington
Seattleite?
State.
Oh,
Say
okay.
again?
Look, he's got Washington State on his
Oh, okay.
shirt. Yeah.
Yeah.
A long time ago, I used to live on the other side of the state, the bad side of the state.
If
Did
you're
you live in
keeping track
Washington?
at home, we've got the Angels Envy Cask Strength.
Nice.
Nice.
Is that what we're having
Terrible
next?
whiskey, but nice bottle.
That's what we're
That's
having.
what we're
like that
having,
one.
Joe.
I hated it. I'm kidding. I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
they sent us a sample of that, actually. That was a good one.
We hand delivered you a sample of that.
Yes, hand delivered, I mean.
It was awesome.
Showed up at our doorstep.
Yeah, it was actually awesome.
So wait, when did you live? What are you talking about? Living in Coeur d'Alene?
I lived in Coeur d'Alene and then worked in Spokane.
And that's kind of eastern Washington.
it pretty much, since
much.
Idaho.
Coeur d'Alene's really nice.
Idaho, yeah.
Yeah,
It's really
yeah, it
pretty
is
over there.
actually. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, we took a vacation to Coeur d'Alene last summer. Played some golf at the Coeur d'Alene Resort. Beautiful course.
Nice.
Beautiful country there.
Emptied our bank accounts to do that pretty much. That's
No kidding.
once ever kind of golf
They've
course.
got one hole that basically you've got a tee shot from land
floating
out to
island.
an island, yes. And it's a moving
you
island,
take
so
a boat.
they changed the distance.
Yep,
Really?
take a-
And
Yep.
then you take a
And then
boat
you
out
take a
there.
boat.
Yep.
Yep.
I thought you were just being a smartass. I didn't know you actually
it's-
knew
Nope.
this.
No, it's
No,
kind
there's
of
really a
famous.
boat.
So unless you guys are taking a vacation, you want to go someplace tropical. Why would you even need to take a? You live in the most beautiful part of the United States.
I'm a huge advocate for the staycation for that very reason.
You know,
Yeah.
I like being out of the house though, because then I don't feel like I need to clean anything or one of us needs to cook. You know, it's just out.
Yeah. I've always said Utah and Washington are the
Well,
two
desert. Yeah, you
most
get
desperately
the nice desert.
underrated states in the entire country. They're probably the two most beautiful states that we have.
Yeah.
Except
And
you
their
don't need to
taxes
sell it.
their taxes
It's
are fair
expensive
too
enough.
on whiskey.
Oh,
Yeah, 20.5%.
Plus
Joe,
that.
what do you got on the table there in front of you?
It's got some other
Angels
stuff there.
Envy.
Love it.
Oh, is that a store pick?
Yes. Well, because he said we're having store pick next, but I like the Frankfurt, the Hardness Creek a lot better. Transitioning
well-
from that to this, there's a bitterness to this one right here.
I thought it was just me that was getting that. So I guess maybe that's not a good order.
I
We
think-
didn't plan this out well.
I think it's always a good time for some Angels
Oh.
in the cask strength. maybe drink some
Troy and
water.
Laura, did you guys so you have the cast strength one, you sent us a sample of that, and it was really good. Do you have one of those store picks as well?
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
So how does that compare? Because I know the Angels End cast strength is like $300, and then the store picks, at least the ones that I see around here, are about $100, and they still run it like 110 and some change or something like that. And so it seems like they're close
110.
enough that I don't understand the $300 versus the $100 price point.
Yeah. So
Yes.
the
answer is yes.
Wait,
Thanks,
is yours
Mark,
not-
that's
is
all I
yours not
needed.
a store pick? It's a different version.
so we're drinking the actual Angels Envy cask strength, the annual release.
Okay.
We do have this. Yeah, we do have the store pick as well. Honestly, it's a Total Wine pick, and it wasn't as good.
Yeah, that's
really?
what I'm drinking. I thought that's what you were drinking. I have the 2021 version or 2020. Yeah, 2021 or 2020. Which one do you guys have?
We got the 2022.
Yeah, we have
okay.
two of them.
Yeah, we
Sadly.
we won the Total Wine lottery for we won the Total Wine lottery for the
15 times.
George T. Stag.
We just won again.
We were driving up to Bellevue to pick up the George T. Stag, and we stopped at a store, and they had Angel's Envy cask strength for MSRP, so we bought it. The next Total Wine lottery, we won Angel's Envy cask strength.
So we had to
And you
buy
bought it.
They forced it.
Yeah,
They
you
forced
had
it
to.
on us.
So
Better than what I want. I want a mellow corn.
Yes, that
Hell
20-year mellow
yes.
No, it's just
What?
the regular mellow corn.
Just the regular
Hell
one.
has the 20.
my question for all you folks that have all these bottles, how
We're broke.
you must be because well, one, how do you not drink? I mean, like, so I got 13th Colony because of Echoes in
Nice.
Eternity. Thank you. It's a great little pour. It's
bottle
not
on the way. It's
fantastic,
not here
but
yet.
it's good. It's good, regular, whatever. But
Yeah.
how do you keep from drink? Like, if I open a bottle, I'm pretty much going to drink the damn bottle. I can't put it on the shelf and then like go buy more. I drink it. Like, how I don't, maybe I have. I think I have
Because
a
we have a whiskey channel and we kind of do reviews, and then you have to buy another bottle to do a different review, and then you start accumulating stuff.
Yeah.
It's kind of like collecting baseball cards, but with funner. It's funner, I think.
Yeah. And
You keep an everyday bottle on the shelf, something you like that's cheap, 1 liter. That's what you drink every day, and you only visit the expensive ones occasionally.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Well,
Evan
I don't have
Williams
any
bottle
will.
bond or something.
I have no
To be honest,
willpower is the problem, and I will. I'm more than likely this will be drank before the weekend's over. I know.
Well, the other part is we're not just buying one bottle at a time.
Right.
Like the other day, I got a box that I ordered 5 bottles. Then the next day, I got 3 more bottles because I'm an idiot and I can't stop buying.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think that's more the addiction.
It's
here
a
is
severe lack of self-control.
the purchasing,
Yeah.
because I know I have from several different places. I have orders that I'm waiting for them to get delivered. So it's always exciting because it takes so long to get here after I order them.
I tell you,
What did I
Laura,
get?
I totally agree. I don't have an addiction to drinking alcohol, thankfully. Makes this channel a little bit easier in life to manage, when
Exactly.
you're doing a review channel.
Yep.
But I have probably like a flat out addiction to buying bottles. I love.
Yeah.
There's something so satisfying about just buying any new bottle and looking forward to trying it. And right now I'm for the 9 millionth time in my life, I'm attempting to stick to a bourbon budget because I've got some other expenses coming up here where it's like, okay, I know I have to pay for this coming up. We got some vacations and stuff like that. And so it's like, okay, I've got X amount of dollars to spend on, and I've been doing pretty good actually. I allocated $100 and I was looking for the Elijah Craig barrel proof C923. So I went to like 5 or 6 stores today. Spoiler alert, I did find it. At the very last store I went to, actually.
yeah, I have a problem with the budget thing. It's the electric bill comes in, or there's like a bourbon drop coming. It's like, what do I want?
Let's flip a coin.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna enjoy that whiskey in the dark. Damn it!
Yes.
Yeah, it's hot in Alabama this time of year.
Just kidding.
Joe,
I
that
wouldn't
was
do
the best.
You're gonna pass.
I'm
out
enjoying
eventually,
that
so-
whiskey in the dark.
Yep. And honestly, to be honest, Rusty, some of this, like we've bought bottles that are dog shit, and I just don't drain them because I won't drink them again. So that also, some of these bottles back here, like for example, that one.
Oh, you're gonna.
Oh, I love that one. That one's. I'm starting to think something's wrong with your palate there.
No, you know what? This one is way better for about the same price.
Oh, really?
You put these side by side, and it's not even close. That's
Those are both Heaven Hill, right? Because I know JW Dant
No.
is JTS Brown Heaven Hill?
the JTS is Beam, right?
It's being, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it
JTS
is? Okay.
Brownie
Yeah, we don't get
Bean.
that in Minnesota.
The Dant is Heaven Hill, and this one had like a real metallic-y taste to me. I was not a fan of this one.
Tastes like Metallica.
JW Dance is good.
I was thinking blackened.
Right?
Yeah.
So has anybody tried Woodinville port?
No.
Oh, it is Heaven Hill. Sorry,
Yeah,
JTS.
I was just about to say it says Heaven Hill on it.
Let me have some of this great juice.
Yeah. So Rusty, you asked about Woodinville, right?
Yes, Woodinville port.
The pork finish.
We had the wheat,
Yes.
right? The wheater.
I just got it
Mark's
today.
probably had the
I
master
like-
distiller from Woodinville on his channel.
I have. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Wow.
Yeah,
I really like.
the co-founder of Woodinville was on the show, and I've got 9 bottles of Woodinville, and the port is fantastic. I think the regular Angel's Envy is not as good as Woodinville's port finish, but the store picks that they were talking about of the Angel's Envy, some of those are really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it
A lot more
today and
expensive.
I tried it. I was pleasantly surprised. It seems like it's a little heavy on the port taste, where I like Angel's Envy, where it's kind of, I don't know, it's not as forward, but it's still good. Still a good bottle to me.
There's a lot, Rob Mullins, that I don't have. There's a lot.
Yeah.
But I'm working on it.
It's fantastic that y'all Baker Drinks are getting all this support from all these channels, and I've got 2 new channels. What is that? The school. I've got a Bourbon School, Brian, and Bourbon Note. I gotta sub you guys. What the hell?
You should
Well,
totally.
so there've been a lot of comments.
everything,
It
dang it.
seems like someone
try.
needs to do an archery bourbon channel, although that may be a really bad idea.
An archery bourbon
Yeah, there's been a
channel?
whole bunch of comments about archery and bourbon. So
Really?
someone's
That
got
could
to
be
do an
amazing.
archery bourbon channel.
Well, when I drink bourbon, the first thing I think is like, let's get some weapons. Let's crank this bitch up to 11 and blow it out tonight. All right.
That could be amazing,
You're right.
or YouTube could shut that down in a week. Like that could go either way.
Yeah.
Maybe both.
So
Yeah, or maybe both. Exactly, Laura.
So I got to share this with you guys because I know that other whiskey enthusiasts will appreciate this. So I went and did a little bit of bourbon hunting today. So I dropped my wife and my mom and my stepson's girlfriend off at baby shower. And then so they were going to be there for a couple hours. So I was like, all right, cool. This gives me a chance to go out and do a new area, new towns, and go do some bourbon hunting. And most of it was trash, but there were a couple of really good spots.
Exactly.
And then, and I was looking specifically, I was like, I'm only going to spend money if I see the C923 or the Maker's Cellar Age, which obviously not going to see that. But those are the only 2 bottles I'm willing to buy right now. And so I went to a bunch of stores. And then the last one that I went to, I was actually going over to grab some lunch. And I noticed there was a store there. I was like, okay, well, I'll hit this one too. And I walked in there and I'm kind of filming the shelves.
Say MGP?
MGM.
MGM.
Yeah. And I was kind of filming the shelves and doing the whiskey hunting thing. And the guy walks up and he puts it on the shelf, the guy who works at the store, as I'm standing there. Like he was literally, they had just gotten the case in. He didn't even have a spot on the shelf. Didn't even have the price ticket printed up. And he comes walking up and I just
And you're
mentioned
like,
to him.
I'll take that, thank you.
Yeah, as he was walking up, I was like, do you guys have the new Elijah Craig Barrel Proof? And he's just putting it up. And I was like, oh yeah, that's it right there. And it was just perfect timing. If I got in there 5 minutes earlier, I wouldn't have got the bottle.
All right, so it's a race. Whoever gets bullseye bourbon reserve first wins.
Oh, that
Bullseye
sounds
bourbon?
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
Bullseye
Yeah,
bourbon
we had
pretty
that
good
one.
name.
We had that exact same thing happen to us, Ben, but it was with the Elijah Craig 18.
Oh, wow. Nice.
They were
tried
putting
that
it on the
recently.
shelf, and I was like, I'll take that.
Were you guys disappointed with that, or did you like it?
We got a good one, so
I like
we
it a
like
lot,
it a lot.
yeah. But I like
Ours was
lower
very
proof
thin.
whiskeys a lot of time. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's lower proof, but the flavor wise, it's pretty amazing.
See, ours we kind of found even flavor-wise for how well aged it was. I don't mind the proof on it, but it's just
How much
I don't
of
know,
that
they
bottle do you
came
have left?
across as-
You want to swap samples?
sure. Yeah, we've got plenty of it left.
That way we can test yours and you can test ours.
Yeah,
they
that'd
single
actually
barrels?
that'd be fun. Yeah, because they're single barrels.
Okay.
18-year single
Yeah,
barrels.
we were surprisingly.
Payment.
Are we still talking about
Isn't that-
bourbon?
Yeah, I was going to say, isn't it kind of like
Welcome to the show, Matt.
Yeah. What are we swapping?
We were talking about Elijah Craig 18.
That's what
Whiskey.
she said.
Yeah, not aliens.
Nope, none of that.
You what?
It's way too early in the night to talk about anything crazy.
No aliens.
no alien
Well, so we
ejaculation.
did, yes. So we scored the Elijah Craig C923. Spoiler alert, we just filmed the review of it before we hopped on the live. Spoiler alert, we don't seem to have the same opinion that everybody else does about it.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was a very interesting whiskey.
Yeah. But
Yeah, we filmed our review of that one this morning, and video.
you
will be
did?
out, video will be out Monday, and
so will ours.
At the risk of
Perfect.
spoiling it, we might have the same opinion as you.
We like
Really?
it, though.
Interesting.
No,
Does
we liked
somebody
it.
want to hand deliver that? Because I hear tell from Bourbon we're not supposed to get that in New York till November.
Wow. I'll tell you what.
That's really late.
Your Bills beat my Dolphins. That'll be part of the bet.
All right.
Wow.
And I really liked it.
And if the Bills, and if the
Spoiler alert, because it's been out for a couple days.
if the Dolphins win, I will give you both bottles that I have left of this Blue Note Juke joint. Which,
You hated that.
Them,
You hated
you know
that.
how we feel about them, but I have two with about half a bottle left.
What is that all about? Come on. Got to make something interesting at least.
No,
He's just trying to get rid of stuff.
Good.
Yeah.
Definitely, that would be awesome. I'm definitely down for that.
All right.
What did has everybody tried the Blue Note Crossroads?
No.
Is that the?
We don't get
that's
Blue
Joe's
Note in
got it.
Minnesota.
That's like the French oaked one, right? The Crossroads.
Yeah, I liked it. No, I
Joe's-
haven't. Yes, there it is.
Joe's got it right there.
Joe's got it.
I just went and bought it right now, right when he said it.
For $40.
Actually, it was less than 40. It was actually 35, I think.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, money means something different in Texas.
How is that up against Maker's 46?
Is you said it was French oak finished?
Yeah, I believe
Right.
it is. I'm not
Right,
positive.
that's the French oak, right, Joe?
Yep, toasted French oak.
Yeah. I wonder how it compares to Maker's. Because I
So
like
is that the
Maker's
second?
40,
Is it
especially
like
cast
double
strength.
barreled? The second barrel is the French oak.
Well, it's finished, so I would
Maybe
assume that
staves.
it's put in a French oak
Oh,
cask.
or is it staves? Oh,
Yeah.
Doesn't say staves. Just says finished with
I had it.
toasted French oak.
okay. Yeah.
Well,
so it's a double barrel. Okay.
with would make me think staves. So
Yeah.
you're probably right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah.
think.
It doesn't say though.
Okay.
I have seen it, but we
I-
had such a bad experience with the two picks of Juke joint that we got that I was hesitant to grab it.
I had a chance to get that one at one point, and I kind of regret not doing it. So I was down in. We don't get Blue Note in Minnesota, but I was down in Florida. My wife and I went on a cruise, and we caught COVID on the cruise.
Oh, wow.
And then so we had to. And this was back when you still had to like quarantine. Now
they wouldn't let you on the plane. So you got stuck in Florida for a week, right?
Yeah, so we had to quarantine. So we got tested on our last night of the cruise. So we had to spend the last night of the cruise in quarantine on the ship. But then Royal Caribbean paid for the entire week.
So you had to actually go from the ship to a hotel wearing full body condoms, right?
Yeah, yeah, something like that. No, so they put us up and like they paid for the hotel for the week, and then they gave us like $90 a day each for food. So we just ordered DoorDash all day. And yeah, it was actually awesome. Like my wife and I talk about it all the time. We're like, man, I miss having COVID and being in quarantine. Like that was because we didn't have it
sounds like a
terribly
really-
bad. Like
Really relaxing vacation. It
it's
sounds
gotta
pretty
be-
nice.
it was. Like we went on,
better than
we
the
went online and
norovirus, right?
Oh, yeah.
yeah, we went online and ordered an Amazon Fire Stick to the hotel.
Yeah.
And so we signed in all of our Netflix and everything, and so we could watch our, just catch up on our shows and whatever. And it was at Port Canaveral, so we actually got to go down to the beach and watch a shuttle launch. And I've always wanted to see a shuttle launch. And so we got to see that, and like it ended up being this really cool
That
week
doesn't
of
sound
like
quarantine.
you left quarantine to watch a shuttle launch?
it was on pretty much the last day. But we were outside, just all the way down to the beach. But
Wait, a shuttle?
but anyway,
launch?
so I was.
I thought they shut the shuttle down like years ago. Or are you talking about just a
They
rocket?
did.
It was a rocket launch. I'm sorry, yeah, not a shuttle, a rocket. It was a SpaceX rocket.
No, I also want to point out, fail on the $90 a day and not ordering bourbon every damn day. I mean, what the hell?
I did. I can't remember if I ordered any bourbon. I don't know if they could pick that up or not, but I did pick some up. No, I think I ordered some. I must have.
I think you came home. Is that when you came home with the Jack Daniel's Travelers?
No, that was the Wild Turkey Dusty's. But anyway,
Yep.
In hindsight, I should have, but I only had limited amount of space in my suitcase. And when I was on vacation, I scored
Clothes are replaceable.
three old school Dusty bottles of Wild Turkey that was discontinued like 10, 12 years ago.
Oh, wow.
And so I already had and my wife and I were sharing a suitcase too, because we didn't plan on being on vacation for 2 weeks. And so I had limited space. And the only thing, honestly, that they had really that was different was that Blue Note. And so I've always kind of regretted not getting that. But I did get whiskey delivered to the room, and I drank whiskey all through COVID.
All right.
There you
We'll
go.
let
There you go.
When you can get the Blue Note. How's that?
What's that?
No, so Brian did send us a sample. Thank you very much. I actually really liked it.
That was the uncut, unfiltered. Yeah, I didn't mind that. You guys hated it.
Yeah, you guys complained, but I kind of like it.
It was like gasoline. It was terrible.
Well, I don't drink gasoline very often, so I don't have a good frame of reference.
It's not that good, trust me.
We bought a second pick, and it was slightly better, but it was still like, all right. Like I just
funny.
like everybody hyped it up so much, and we're like, oh, this tastes like a snickerdoodle with caramel and chocolate on it, blah blah blah, and it was like,
wow,
this does not taste like
I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
We just thought it was all right. Like, we didn't mind it.
I
We
thought it
had
was
low
pretty
expectations because you guys hated it so much.
Yeah.
And so I think
Well,
that
in the
probably
first
actually
one-
helped us.
So I've
Yeah,
had
it's
two
nice
here.
to have low expectations, because then
That's the
everything's
first
even
one, and
better.
It's so
Yes, I
light.
agree, Laura.
That's our channel tagline.
You've drank a lot of that, Brian.
Low expectations.
No, I've actually.
Yes.
So honestly, Troy, we did drink some, because I tried to give it a lot of chances. Like, I tried to drink a lot and try to, like, okay, maybe it'll open up, all this stuff, whatever, and just couldn't get to it. Most of this is giving it to other people to be like, are we?
I was going to
like,
say, it
way
looks
off
like
on
you've
this
really
one?
been trying to enjoy that bottle. You've been desperately trying to get that to taste good.
I am nothing if not a tryhard, Ben. And then this is the second one, and it's better, but I mean, I haven't drank much of this because after this one, and it was so underwhelming, I was just like, I'm done. So anyway, that's my story of Blue Note.
Are those expensive?
$40, I think.
$40.
$39.99.
That's not so bad.
No, it's not bad.
So does,
it's not bad. And I'll throw them in a cocktail or something.
Do any of you guys know about a good whiskey suitcase? I definitely
There's got to
do
be
not.
something like that.
I mean, I've seen some
have a
other
s-
channels that are hawking some of their like bottle share bags or whatever.
Yeah.
Those are like
But they're
$200
crazy
and-
spendy.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so unless you're like a huge fan of those channels, I think there's cheaper options.
Probably bring some
So
bottle
I
wrap
have
and
a
put it in
s-
your suitcase.
I
That'd
have
be
a
my
6
guess.
bottle, but it's kind of wine bottle shape
Yeah.
bag that I carry straight across the street from my house to Ben's house whenever we need to do a flight or whatever. Mm-hmm. But it's the size of like a, I don't know, like a
As far as the
carry-on.
suitcase goes, as far as like
Yeah.
say you want to go on vacation and bring some bottles back, if you go on Amazon, you can order for next to nothing, and they're kind of crappy, but the little bottle, they're inflatable and they're bottle shaped, and it comes with a little pump.
Oh, like the airbags, but they're
Yeah.
not uninflated.
Yep, yeah, they come uninflated, and you can get like 10 of them for, it's probably $10 or something like that. It comes with a little plastic pump, and again, they're not the greatest quality. They deflate after a while, and they're kind of hard to get. You know, they're kind of a pain in the ass to mess with. But
Is that how those work? Because I've bought online bottles, and they come with this like totally inflated thing.
yeah,
Or is there? So someone actually pumps it up?
yeah,
Yeah, it's
some,
got,
Cons and pros.
presumably.
it's got a little slit in
wow.
the side, and you put the pump in, and you pump it up.
Yeah.
Sorry, don't clip that. But
Yeah, I think that'd be a short.
Someone's clipping that, right? Matt,
hold
you
on.
put
Let
it
me.
in?
I'm gonna. I need to hold on. I'm gonna hop on the live here on YouTube and just note the time that
It's right at 8 o'clock.
that Brian
We're
said
one-
that.
We are 1 hour in. We're literally
All
1
right.
hour in.
It wasn't so much
Oh,
what
oh,
you
for
were
God's
saying
sakes.
as the hand
Yeah,
motions.
oh, I know.
I felt.
I know. As soon as I did it, I was like, what am I doing?
Hey, Troy and Laura.
It's demonstrating an air pump, people. That's it.
You tapping out, Sean?
Mhm.
I am tapping out. You guys, congratulations. You've done an amazing job. Thank you for everything you've done for the community. Well, you guys are great ambassadors. Truly, truly appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have much more success and looking forward to many more videos.
Well, thank you.
Thanks, Sean. I hope you get some
Sure,
good
Sean.
sleep
Nice to talk to you,
tonight.
Sean.
Yes, nice talking
Cheers.
to you guys. Catch up. I need to catch up with you guys, but yeah, I'm gonna go get some rest now.
All right, Sean. I just
Sounds
dropped
good.
your link. I just dropped your link, Sean.
Thank you.
Sean, best of luck.
Sean, we'll be in touch about that pet,
Drop to who? Drop us up to who?
Yeah. So
The
did
Link
you guys?
says it echoes in eternity bourbon, Joe.
Matt, you are quiet, my friend. What? I don't understand.
I'm just waiting, for a nice little path to come in here. Congratulations, Laura and Troy, by the way.
Thank you so much, buddy.
You
Yep,
should
absolutely.
know better. It's hard to talk in your live streams as well.
I know. You guys are way past Sinatra. What are you guys at right now? And by the way, why have you not soloed Mark on that hat yet? Why is that not a solo? Can you please solo him?
Yes. Here, hold on. Here we go. And
There he is.
there you go.
Yay! Congratulations.
Yay. Okay.
Now, can somebody
What is
please that
streamer?
picture Photoshop some like no shirt, some suspenders, some glow sticks? Like, let's go.
So maybe
That
the
sounds like a lot
Brian
of
clip
work.
and then the Mark clip.
Yes, and then me. I'm not going to do it again. But
So what are you guys up to or drinking right now, Laura and
What do
Troy?
we got
So
next?
we just finished the Angel's Envy cask, and we're
Okay.
getting ready to pour a little Russell's 13.
That's a good one.
Ah,
Good
13.
Lord. All right.
all right.
Do you know which?
so-
Do you know which
Never
batch you
actually
have?
seen that.
I think it's 5.
Batch 5, yes.
Okay.
So
One of their
I heard-
35 total wine lottery wins this year.
I know, right?
I have heard
You know
that
what's
there's really not much difference between the 13 and the 10. What is everybody's take on that?
I think
There
that
is-
you have misheard.
Yeah, the 13's way better.
There is a big difference.
No,
Yeah, there's-
Rusty, I did a blind battle between 3 different really good store picks in the 13, and the 13 got second place. But they were really good store
Wow.
picks.
Wow.
Right.
But he's just
Wow.
letting you know right now that you shouldn't trust his palate. I mean,
Shut your mouth.
So
Are they the same proof? The 13 and the 10?
no. So the
I don't
the
know if
13 I think is what 114ish.
I don't know. You're the Russell's guy.
The 10 is 90.
You got all those stats.
114.8. The 10 is 90, and then the 10 or the single barrel picks are 110.
110.
Okay, so maybe it's more similar to a pick.
Right.
So Laura had never had a Luden's cherry cough drop in her life. Her,
Until today.
What?
her
Aren't you
parents
guys nurses?
forced her to use Halls when she was growing up.
And that's what I
What
always
is it
thought.
besides
people were
Halls?
saying. That's what I thought
That was the
whenever
only
we
thing
did
that
cough
existed.
drops.
So Amazon delivered some Luden's cherry cough drops this morning, and she tasted one.
That's not a cough drop.
Now, what's that stupid commercial that they
I'm
used to
smelling
play like
that on
30 years
this.
ago? Ricola. What's that?
Ricola.
I think
See, everybody knows that stupid.
more similar
That's-
to Halls.
Yeah, no, they're like
And
honey and licorice, I think.
and just
Do you
in
guys
case
remember
anybody- Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I said, do you guys remember the Halls commercials? Oh, welcome to the Halls of Medicine. And it was like the dude was in a hallway that was like made out of halls.
What?
Yep.
These are from like the 80s.
What?
You don't remember this?
I don't
remember
remember
that.
that.
No,
I do.
this is a real
I
thing.
remember.
Hit your
I
head.
remember.
Okay, so
I
I'm
do.
not alone here.
Yep.
Welcome.
Yep. I just want to say, if anybody from Luden's
That sounds
or
familiar.
Halls happens to be watching the show, Baker Drinks will definitely take you on as a sponsor. All right, so
Hey, of course.
Find
Of
them
Yeah.
at
course.
Luden's.
hit them up.
That's my next email.
Let's
I'll
get
be
some
sending out.
sponsorships going tonight.
Yeah.
Liquor cough drops. Luden's had
It's
the
the
licorice,
new
the black
hangover drug that you got us.
ones. Those were good.
It's like purple something.
Yeah, we're trying out a new hangover cure too. I guess we're not allowed to say that.
You said hangover
Well,
drug. I like that better.
I don't know. It's some liver health pill or
Water was
something.
the hangover drug.
Yeah,
it is. It is
To me,
definitely not.
but what do I know? I've just been a drinker my whole life. But so it's like it's water. It literally is water. If you will drink water while you're drinking, I literally do not have a headache. Now I have had hangovers, but no headache. If you'll drink water while you're drinking, yeah.
I think this is the commercial you were talking about.
Yep.
Seriously?
That is creepy. I'm not so sure about
You don't
this.
like the halls of wait till you see the animated halls at the end. This is like high quality 80s CGI right there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's CGI on steroids.
And-
There's about to be a dude.
And Matt is an 80s CGI
vapor.
guy.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Oh man.
There you go.
Yeah, that's one of them. There's also
So I
another
guess
one.
it is real.
Thank you,
It
Northwest
is real.
Bourbon.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Wow.
They've got a
So,
spokesperson
Can
who's
you
like,
see that there? That's the stuff. It's called Purple Tree.
Okay.
I don't know, some kind of
Go solo.
someone we
Oh.
saw. It's I don't know. It's
Here,
something we found on Amazon. Someone recommended it because I'm just always looking for something.
Because hangovers wreck her.
Easily.
Doing
I
our
recommend
Saturday night
bourbon.
live. Yeah. Doing our Saturday night live after Matt's Friday night live is often pretty rough.
Oh, what about preceded by Mark's live that you guys did?
Yeah,
I don't know how
this
you
is-
guys are alive right now.
This is three nights in a row with lives.
Nice.
We did a blind battle with Mark at Northwest Bourbon. If you guys haven't watched that, check it out.
Oh, that was a blast.
Ah,
I had a lot of fun.
We did
yeah.
that Thursday night.
Yep.
Friday night we did we watched Matt's live at Whiskey Wisdom, and then Sean from Echoes in Eternity had hand delivered a bunch of samples, and we drank through those blind, and that was a lot of fun. And now
But his stuff was like 130 proof. So by the time we got to the end, I was like, I can't taste anything.
yeah, you do a couple of those and your palate's just destroyed.
Just destroyed.
All right,
Do we have
this
more? Yes.
This is the one.
Oh.
She's walking right into
Oh,
a
she's
package of Halls.
It feels
That's
so
right.
good.
I love the hair.
Because I am the warrior.
Isn't it?
She's like Brigitte
Shoulder
Nielsen
pads.
from Rocky
With
IV.
the vapor, use as directed.
That would be
Doesn't
like
she look like the
terrifying.
lady who sings the warrior?
I can
Yeah, I'm
totally
waiting for
see why your
Flavor
parents
Flav to
forced
come
that
in
on
and
you.
drink champagne with her.
And she's walking out the
that's
the
not
end
Brigitte
on the other
Nielsen.
side.
There you go.
the halls of myths.
Yeah, that's Yvonne Drago's wife right there.
Yeah. Hey, can I offer my hangover cure?
Sure.
This
What's
will
that?
change your life.
Don't drink as much.
And by the way,
Yeah.
well, there's not that. And I agree with Rusty if you just drink water throughout the night while you're drinking. But who the hell does that?
We
You
do.
know, I've tried so many times.
I'm well.
I've tried
prepared.
so
Keep
many
it in
times.
mind.
Yeah,
It
I
doesn't-
drink water
Um,
all night. I go when I shoot a video or if I'm doing a live, I'll go through at least 12 bottles of water.
12.
Oh yeah, I'm drinking
What?
water
So much.
Cheers,
They're
Ben.
responsible.
Water in the sink,
Hey, man.
right?
Mark,
Well-
Mark, have you counted to 12 in a while, buddy? Because that's a lot.
Like,
12 is a lot. That's got to be like a gallon of water.
That's
Well, okay.
that's over a gallon.
12.
I'm going to
like-
throw my hangover
like
cure
1,
out
2,
there.
3,
We'll
4,
see
5,
who's
6,
as
7, 8,
healthier.
9, 10, 11,
Okay.
12.
12 bottles of water is truly unhealthy. So I'm going to give you a better option. Just drink as much booze.
12 bottles of water on the wall.
Yeah. We were all thinking it. We
Yeah.
were all thinking it, yes.
So here's what you do. You just drink as much booze as you want. And then the next day when you're hungover, a KFC famous bowl and a root beer float will knock that shit right out.
But you have to go get it. And that's
Would you
3 miles
send
away.
someone to go get it?
Well,
I'm telling you, a
they
KFC
DoorDash now,
famous
right?
bowl. Yeah, a KFC famous bowl when you're hungover
You lost
is.
me at KFC. You lost me at KFC. I mean, really,
Well-
if you're not eating Taco Bell the next day, the hangover, you're
Taco Bell's gonna
you're lost.
make my hangover worse. I'll be sick about it.
Taco Bell's at like 2 in the
Yeah,
morning when the bar
cleans you
closes.
right out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Taco Bell is more at the end of the night, and then you hit the famous bowl in the morning when you wake up.
You mean in the morning? You mean afternoon?
Yeah, afternoon.
At 2 in the afternoon.
See, I'm turning 23, so that's
Yeah,
why I
she's
don't
too
know about
young. Yeah,
Ludens.
she's too young. Yep.
And why I had never seen those 80s commercials. But now I have.
You can spend some time on YouTube watching 80s commercials.
Oh, it's the best because I end up
There are
seeing
some awesome
all
ones.
these like super like, oh my god, I remember that one.
Yeah, totally.
Like all the nostalgia.
Yeah.
Actually, we
know?
have spent nights after we've been drinking doing stuff like that before, and Troy's
Whoa,
like,
whoa,
"Oh
this
yeah,
is
the
the
reindeer
match.
Clipping
ones
that.
are really good." But Troy
That's
would
what
always
she
pull up
said.
all the. I don't even know what I said. I don't need to know. But Troy loved all the like Rainier.
The Rainier beer commercials.
And
I don't know if
Oh,
they
those
were
are good.
regional or if they made it out
Hams,
everywhere.
malt liquor.
Wait,
Hams, malt
good.
liquor.
Those are
Hang on, I got to butt in here for just a second because I can't believe everybody's just moving on past this 12 bottles of water. Just hang on, Mark. Mark. Okay,
What's
look,
up?
I did some quick research. So 12 bottles of water. Okay, that
It's 3
is
gallons.
1,536 fluid ounces. Okay, and I
Whoa.
googled how much water will kill you, and it says. If you drink more than 1 liter per hour, it will kill you. So, best of luck, buddy.
All right, we need to
He
get
didn't
Mark.
say he was
We need to
drinking
get
all
Mark
12 at one
over
time.
his water addiction, everybody.
Yes.
No, that's
So
not.
Okay,
you
hold
need to
on.
drink more bourbon. More bourbon.
how
Mix in a bourbon, buddy.
Matt, how big are these bottles are you thinking?
Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
they're
that-
the baby bottles.
Yeah, they're 16-ounce bottles. That's 192 ounces.
You got to turn that into
he's talking
Mark,
about
I encourage you to
milliliters
supplement
or-
your water addiction with some bourbon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in,
Hey, drink
Mark,
Basil
drink more
Hayden. You get a ton of water.
Oh, everybody hates Basil Hayden.
It's pretty much all water.
back in
yeah.
my drug doing days that I've been over for a while now, but so
Last week.
Tuesday.
That took a turn.
So I used to get ready for my drug test that I always passed. I would drink a gallon of water, literally a whole gallon, because it would flush my system out. And then by the time I knew the test was coming, I would drink it. I don't, nobody should do this, but anyway.
Appreciate
Yeah.
the point.
Hold
the
on. How
pointers there,
how
Rusty.
long before you take the test do you have to do this?
About an
It's
hour.
1 gallon.
Yes, yes.
And how long?
In an hour. Yes, and if you can
Hey.
force yourself to drink a gallon in an hour, it will
That's a
flush
good
you out. And it didn't kill me, obviously. but,
Okay.
yeah.
Rusty, look, I've been
Um,
thinking about adding a new section
How
to
do
my
you know you're
show.
not
Why don't we
in
do
heaven now,
Rusty's How to Beat a Drug Test section? We'll give you like 5 minutes per episode.
I think we just saw the whole thing.
That was it.
That's all you need to know.
That's
That's it.
all. That's all the knowledge. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you guys see this this posted comment here?
What is this?
This black pudding and salad cream sandwich. I don't know what that is at all.
I don't either.
I
and it
am
sounds
afraid to
dirty.
Google
not know
it
that
as
was a
well.
sentence.
Dirty, okay?
I have had.
Don't look
Yeah.
it up. Do not look that up.
I don't
salad
think I
cream?
want to look it up.
What is salad
It's-
cream?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't.
Robert, you're going to have to elaborate for us.
I think that was the point. He
Yeah,
can't,
that sounds horrible.
explaining it
Also-
is too difficult.
Also,
Uh-oh, Mark's looking it up.
do not look up blue waffle. Do not look up
I-
blue waffle.
Use incognito mode.
This
You're
is
gonna
gonna
get
be
us
like
all
a.
shut down.
This
Yeah,
is gonna
don't-
be a UK
Let's
subscriber.
not
all
turn
in
this
our
into
tables
Urban
tonight.
Dictionary.
Well, hey Jen, thanks for
Jen.
popping in here.
Ah, Miss
Nice to
Jen.
see
I
you.
love the Jen. That is SoCal.
You dub?
I called her and told her, I said, hey, Baker
Dave.
Drinks is on. You got to be here. And she jumped in.
We appreciate that, Rusty.
Yeah. So
Rusty,
I gotta-
why don't you take a minute to shamelessly plug your syndicate show?
I'm look, y'all have fantastic shows, and I love it. Off Track Syndicate on YouTube. I'll just apologize now. We are a true shit show. We go through all of the audio issues, and we
Sounds like this
trying.
show right here.
We just try, to bring fun, and sometimes it is hilariously bad. So
Subscribe.
So subscribe, absolutely. Off Track Syndicate.
Honestly.
We are on Sunday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern, and it is what it is.
I think that may be the new tagline
So
for
there's
my show, Rusty. Hilariously bad.
Yeah.
Here we go. We got an explanation from Andrew Butler what that sandwich was. So I had heard of black pudding, so I knew that was
What
a
the
pig's
hell's the
blood
matter with you?
sausage.
No,
But salad cream's like mayonnaise, so it's
Andrew, go to your
sausage
room.
and mayonnaise
I mean, honestly.
sandwich.
Andrew, we're drinking over here.
That's
Actually,
right.
good point. I need another pour.
I think the idea is you eat that and then you puke
I
immediately,
did.
and it
I
just
already
cleans your
finished one.
system out.
See, I'm drinking water. It's empty.
Now, only 11 more to go.
Right, yeah.
Okay, number two. Number two.
So there's someone in the chat. It says Robert shared Pages and Pores. Is that another channel?
Yeah, Pages and Pores. He used to be Barter Hordes.
Okay.
He
I'm gonna check that
rebranded the
out.
Pages and Pores. He does reviews one day a week, and then he does book reviews on Fridays, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, Robert.
Oh,
And
cool.
then,
Okay.
What kind of book?
Subscribe.
I'm sure he'll correct you.
All right.
Yeah.
That's another fun thing about all this stuff is like learning about new channels and. Hold on.
Has anybody registered channel Bullseye Bourbon yet? You gotta get that.
I have not looked into that, so let me know if someone got that yet.
Yeah.
Mark, what are you drinking, sir?
Well, we poured the
Water.
13.
Oh, you're still on the Russell's 13? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
13 bottles of water.
I'm drinking 13th Colony because of Sean Echoes in Eternity or of Eternity. So
How does everybody feel about us doing our first giveaway?
Just
Oh,
one,
your
and then
first-
we'll do it more later.
Wait, your
So-
first ever?
I feel great about it.
Hold on. We gotta pour our next drink.
Well, it's okay because I gotta
First ever.
get it set up. Our first of the
What's
night.
up, Myron?
How's that sound?
Spin the
Bourbon
bottle.
drop in the
I mean,
house.
wheel.
Oh, Myron.
Okay.
Major Zero's
Major
back.
Zero's back.
The
Okay.
evil genius is back.
Okay, let me bring him in, and then I
Okay.
think we can do
So-
one wheel here.
Hold on a second. We're gonna
Whoa.
pour our next pour here.
Oh,
We're flexing with this one.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Major Zero wearing Dolphins colors just to trigger Brian.
right. That's
Dolphin
One
color?
of the
Florida Gators.
It's Florida Gator.
one of the
Florida Gator.
stags that Major Zero didn't get.
Still same colors. Or at least it looks like it.
Ben's just
Major-
like, I don't know the sports ball.
Major Zero. If I brought you, and I will do this, I will bring you 2 bottles of Old Granddad 114. Do you think I could get just a little stag? I will bring you 2 bottles and deliver it personally for
Rusty.
this much. stag.
Rusty, send me an email with your address, and I will send you some.
No,
yeah,
come on. I
I'll-
want to
I'll
meet
just-
you in person so I can assault
Nice to
you
meet you.
for stealing all the
So we
stag.
can steal it.
What is this?
He's gonna
Wait,
steal
what is
your
this
bottle.
It's a
angle?
trap.
I'm not falling for it. Send me a message, and I'll hand deliver you a sample. So.
Wow.
Okay,
Alright,
Adam.
so before
You're
Laura
on-
brings
you're
the
on, like,
wheel on,
RJ. Sorry, go ahead, Troy.
that's fine. Before Laura brings the wheel on, I want to show what we're all playing for here.
Oh,
You
bourbon
guys are all
drop.
playing for here.
Well, not for the first one.
Oh,
So
Hold on.
What's the dump
So-
date?
Make this big here.
What's
yeah,
the
make
dump
it
date?
big.
Hold on.
What's a dump day, Troy?
So
Holy shit, give him a chance to talk.
Did he say make it big?
she did.
That's what she said.
That's
So we
That's
got
what she
the
said.
letter N, the stats on this guy
N
from
as
barrel
in pneumonia.
1388 of Rick 43, dumped on 5/3/23.
That'll
was there
be
That's
third drawing.
that's one of the items.
I was there yesterday, by the way.
We've also got a McKenna 10,
Nice.
and that was barreled on 10/17 of 12. Obviously, 10 years.
Wow.
We've got an Eagle Rare. This will probably be this will be the first drawing.
Okay.
Wow.
But we have
escalated quickly.
Should we announce the surprise?
Sure.
Yes.
So, you guys have all been kind of paying attention to what we've been drinking all night long. We are going to have a fourth drawing after those are all gone. We're going to give out a flight 2-ounce samples of everything we drank tonight to celebrate this.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
That's
So
awesome.
Nice.
we're just gonna do
No.
the first spin right now. But if there's anyone that hasn't put UW in chat, now would be the time to get on the wheel if you would like to.
Yeah,
Mason
so-
Furio, I gotta say, is excluded from any of this because he's a cheater and he gets all the stags. So no, come on.
Yeah.
Do
So
you
Well,
guys
there's
want
no
some
stay.
dramatic
Well-
music?
Well, hold on. Let me get Victor, and we got a couple more names I got to type in here. So let me get them in there, and then we'll do it.
And then, like we said at the very beginning, just in case you weren't here an hour ago, our patrons are in for extra spins, depending on the tier that you're in. You get 1, 2, 3, or 5 extra spins, depending on the tier. And then completely not necessary, but for every $5 super chat, we're going to throw your name in for an extra spin as well. We don't really want to make it about that. So again, it's not necessary. We want tonight to be about you guys, not about us. So we're just throwing that.
I'm just typing names away.
And
So
I just
while
dropped
Laura's-
the Patreon link. If any of you guys watching want to join their Patreon, the link just got in the chat.
Yeah,
So while Laura-
and oh, go ahead, Brian.
Go. I'm sorry. I didn't know if do you have more things you want to say, Troy?
I was just going to mention that we've just updated our Patreon. Like I said about an hour ago, when we started the Patreon, we didn't really know what we were doing. We just know that we wanted to raise a little money to buy some stuff to make the channel better.
Back on.
So we've had a couple months to think about it, and we've come up with something that we feel is going to be valuable to you, as well as just worthwhile. It's fun. It's exciting stuff. Check out those tiers if you are interested in that sort of thing. But we've updated them with new things. So like Patreon is real and legit now. And we appreciate your patience if you've been with us this long on the Patreon and have just been kind of wondering why you're giving your money to us.
Because
it was like an hour ago, right? Was that
content.
before?
Come on.
Was that
Excellent
before or
content.
after the inappropriate gestures by Brian?
Well,
After.
So inappropriate.
Just want to keep that in everyone's memory.
you can't prove anything.
and
Oh, yes, we can.
I have to warn Independent Joe. SoCal, I think, is stalking you. I'm just saying. Just saying, Joe. She
So
knows where you live. Just saying.
She knows
Okay.
where I've
You're
been
going to bring the wheel on
sleeping.
now?
She knows
Yep,
when I'm awake.
I think we're gonna do the
Does she know when I've been
giveaway
bad? We're
for the Eagle Rare.
Yeah. So she's going to bring the wheel up.
Hold on.
Do it.
Do it. It's coming. It's coming. Don't worry.
Do it.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Okay. Did that work?
Do you guys see the wheels?
There
it
is.
is.
Okay.
Yep. How many times can I win?
Got some dramatic music. Okay, so I do have everyone on there. I know there's a lot of names. So
Dude,
we
that's
are
awesome.
going
That's
to.
You like the UW colors?
Yep, it's
Yep,
all
I saw that.
shuffled. So we will see who wins the Eagle Rare.
Northwest Bourbon.
Come on.
How many times can I win?
And RJ.
RJ the Fed.
Look
RJ.
No, not Wonder. No.
Hey, only if he takes his shirt off. Got to take his shirt off.
He can take it off on Matt's stream. So RJ, you'll reach out to us through our email.
Congrats, RJ.
Yep, and
his testicle sack is
Congrats,
now so
RJ.
More
large,
names.
he has to wear a huge hoodie
names that-
upside down instead of trousers.
Yes. I will get everyone in for the next drawing. That'll be in a little bit. We're gonna drink some more and keep talking. Keep enjoying ourselves here.
Yeah.
Just keep talking.
We got any
So
deals?
I want to tell a funny story real quick. So I'm in Louisville / Lexington up here doing tastings and just having a great time. And I went to a restaurant last night and I posted a video where I said I was having Pappy Van Winkle, right? And it's lot B, right? And I'm a tater. I told my brother before I came up here, the only thing I want to do is try to find some Pappy up here. And I go there and I find this Pappy Van Winkle on the menu and it's $60. It's more than I want to spend. I get it. I love it. I enjoy it. It's fun. It's not just, it's just a great time. I'm just like, I'm fangirling, right? My email, I promise you, I had 20 emails and comments that were like, that's not Pappy.
Dude, it's Van Winkle Family Reserve.
Right. But to suck the joy out of the people who found so much joy in sucking the life and fun out of I was like, oh, and I knew it afterwards, but the number of people who tried to suck the joy out of me not having Pappy, and I knew it wasn't Pappy at the time, but it's so, yeah, you're exactly right. It's so funny. I was like, I love the internet.
Totally Pappy. I'm going to go on record and say anybody's wrong who disagrees. It is Pappy all the way.
Yeah, it's part of the same
12-year Pappy, period.
I
End of story.
But you have to
I
love
hope I make enemies.
You have to love the
Come at
internet,
me, bro.
right? The internet is so great. It's like you enjoyed something and
I think it's Van Winkle.
Yeah.
You're wrong for your opinion.
No, I don't. I normally love the hate. I love it. That's like something I thrive on. But I promise you, I was sitting there in another place later on that night, and all the my emails like filling up with this stuff, right? And it's like
You just had to cry yourself to sleep. It was horrible.
I was like, wait a minute, did I make a terrible mistake? Could I have spent $20 more? And actually, I was like, no, this is the same. No, this is Pappy. I started second guessing myself. I was like, the internet ruining my life again. But anyway, it's just
Trolls.
Funny. Trolls are the best. Normally, I love it, but I was just like, wait a minute, I'm stupid. I was like, no, I'm a tater. No, I'm a tater.
Well, it all comes from the same. It's all the same mash bill. It's all from the same
barrels.
It's like
is 100%
the Van Winkle family gets to pick the best barrels from the mash bill, the weeded mash bill from Buffalo Trace, and that's what they make all the Pappy and all their stuff out of. So I mean, it's like
no,
Julian Van Winkle's dead. Like he's gone. So it's people like
Julian Van Winkle's not Pappy.
No, Julian's still alive.
Julian's alive.
Is he?
Pappy's dead.
But it's just funny. It's funny that it's
Julian Lennon. Sorry.
No, he's dead. He's dead. He's definitely dead.
That was
I'm not sure, but it happens to be wrong.
it's funny.
I have to ask. So was it worth the $60?
I would say yeah. I mean, now Dave Vogel. It's not now. At the time, it was. But Dave goes, yeah, I bought that bottle for $89.
143 bourbon. Thank you so much.
I was like,
we before we ever had any Pappies or BTACs, we bought all the pours ourselves.
Yeah, we bought a flight of the whole pour
at a bar, and I felt like it was worth it just to try it to know what they taste like. Yeah, I mean, they may not be like our favorite bottles that we've ever tried,
Right.
but they're good. And
They're all
just
right.
to-
it's nice to know. It's nice to know.
Yeah, just to check that box that you've had
Yeah.
them. That,
Yep,
that,
I
that
totally agree.
experience.
It was 100% a checkbox thing for me. It is because I'm in the land of bourbon, but it's funny because Dave Vogelstein's like, yeah, I bought that bottle for $89.
Of course,
What
he
did you
did.
pay for
Joe
yours?
probably bought it for 40.
Yeah, and that's
So I bought the
I
lot
did.
B like 5 years ago for, let's say, $75.
Yeah.
But it was before the bourbon boom, and all of us had YouTube channels and were hunting.
I've had everything up to the Pappy 15.
I've
I
never
haven't
had.
the
I've
20
never
or
had
the-
15. I've had
Or the
the 12 is the
23.
most.
I wanted to
Or
try
the
it.
23, yeah.
23's got to be garbage. It's
Baker
way
Drinks doesn't want to
over
brag,
oaked,
but they
I
got
think.
2 15s.
We
Nice.
only
Nice.
have 115.
Hey, Bob.
Oh,
cheers.
okay.
Thank you so much, buddy.
We have a
Only
15
one.
and a 10. Only
Wow.
one. Only one.
I had.
I
had-
have a
actually
10. Greg has a
lost-
12.
We,
I had
we
a
actually
1
used to
ounce-
have
I
a
had 1 ounce
15.
blend.
We lost it when we were hiking.
Oh yeah. If any of you guys saw that video,
That's right. I saw that. I did see that video. Yeah.
You guys actually made a
Attacked
cameo
by a
in it,
bear?
Greg.
No, we were just
Yeah, we
joking,
did actually.
Robert.
We were in the
just
video
joking,
at the very
Robert. He's
beginning.
not
That's
dead.
awkward.
Sorry to alarm you, Robert. He is not dead.
Yeah. So if I ever get in, Alabama has the ABC control thing, and they do the lottery, and unfortunately, there's a lot of people that'll go in and get it and then put it on the secondary market. I got to tell you, if I got any Pappy, you can rest assured I would drink it. I wouldn't sell it.
Yep.
I would
Oh, yeah,
freaking
no.
drink
Yeah,
it.
for sure.
Open it in the parking lot and guzzle.
Yeah, exactly. I would. I seriously would. I'm not about selling or making any
Well,
money.
small
I'm going to
amount.
freaking drink it.
And me, it was just I hear about it so much, and I don't have access to it. And I'm here, and I saw it on a menu. That's why I bought it. It wasn't like, I wouldn't have paid $1,500 for one. But that's kind of the thing with me. So
Did anybody watch Sean from Echoes and Eternity's video today? The whole reason he had to bail early, he didn't sleep last night. He went out because he heard there was a Pappy drop at one of the stores that was local to him.
Wow.
seems like a weird time for that, but
So he went out last night. He
November, I
left
thought was when they come out.
right after the live stream with Matt. He went and got in line. He was number one in line.
nice.
Oh wow.
Wow.
10 o'clock this morning, that store opens up. He was the first one in there. They had the Pappy all right. Full secondary pricing.
What?
Of course.
he'd been there since 1 o'clock in the morning, waiting, and they called it a drop.
Scumbag
They had a
liquor
picture
stores.
of all the bottles, but they didn't say the
Yeah.
prices. And he said he will
So
not
that-
be back at that store.
That must have been in.
Yeah.
Yes, that must have been in Georgia. That was definitely in Georgia because Alabama, when they do their lotteries and stuff, when they sell it, it is at MSRP. So that was definitely in Georgia.
Yeah, that's messed
Dude,
up.
if I heard that there was a Pappy drop and I waited all night long and they came in there and there was secondary prices, I am burning that store down for sure.
Well, like, figuratively, not literally.
Oh no, I literally am going to go there. I'm going to douse it in
Figuratively.
gasoline and light it on fire. My name is Ben Walker, and I'm saying,
And I support this message.
The bourbon notes used do not reflect.
Exactly. Half of the Bourbon
For all
Notes
the
opinion
other
does not
channels
reflect
on
the
there.
other half of the Bourbon Notes opinion.
Laura and Troy, you got to.
We're not inciting riots here.
right now.
I'm saying I would. I'm not saying I'm going to or telling anybody to. I'm talking past tense here. If that
They
would have
probably-
happened to me,
They probably don't have any. Do you have bourbon drops in your area? Even don't
So
have
we
them here.
do. And funny thing, we have a local liquor store that's great. And
we do.
They hate bourbon hunters. And so we won't actually walk in the store. And
I don't know why you said that they're great.
he has a really good selection.
Yeah.
I think he has a decent selection. And the guy who manages liquor stores, I've known him for like 14 years, he lives within like 300 feet of where we're sitting right now.
Yeah.
And he hates bourbon hunters, and he won't support us at all. like
Well,
any advertisement or anything. And
he
so,
asked us to do a barrel pick, and we said no because we don't shop at a store.
yeah, and so we drive out of town to buy everything we get because he hates bourbon. Like it's
I don't know if
we
that's
drive
it,
out of
but
town.
we
for
proudly
everything we get.
display. We
Yeah.
proudly display Buffalo, Minnesota in our logo. There's a reason you've never seen a Buffalo, Minnesota liquor store in any of our bourbon hunting videos.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, so you military guys, my son is in the military, and he has to go. He lives in Washington State, and he says, the pricing, just like Baker Drinks said, the pricing is insane. But when he goes on base, he says whenever they sell anything,
Yeah, Class 6 is awesome.
Yeah, it's all MSRP. You don't really have to pay all that. What do you think?
And no
think
tax,
about
right?
Mert? Is that right?
The tax is 20.5%.
Leaving that?
Plus a liter tax on
yeah.
top of that. There's
really?
more than the 20%.
Right. Just the sin tax alone, though, is 20.5. I think it comes out to about 28% total, right?
I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot.
That's really what your tax. I mean, I bought whiskey in Washington last summer. I don't remember. I bought it at a Fred Meyer. I don't remember it being that bad, but I guess maybe I didn't pay that close.
Well, some of that could be Seattle. Some of that could be local.
Yeah, it was outside.
Well,
of Seattle.
wherever
Well, it's
they're
probably
at,
a state tax, right?
No, that's a state state tax.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah,
That's even
you
worse
go
than
into like
Minnesota.
the
We have
Target
some
or
of
the
the
Fred
worst
Meyer.
taxes in the country.
Have a good night, Matt.
Yeah.
So Rusty, the prices on base are really good because you don't have to pay that tax, and they're not going to bump it up to crazy secondary pricing.
Yeah.
Andy Road, cheers.
If you can find it locally, like say if Total Wine has, Wild Turkey for $21 and on base they're selling it for $25, you can show them that it's local and it's not on sale, and they'll price match you.
Nice.
And so that's freaking awesome. The only downside of shopping on base is they have a limited selection.
Right.
They don't have everything that you're going to find at Total Wine and whatnot.
Right, but you can get stuff. So there's only liquor that they sell only on the bases, right? There's like military edition or something.
So military bases are duty free.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, there's
You guys ever had military special?
The military special, yeah.
Well, military special.
Yeah, that's
specifically that is terrible stuff.
There's no worse way that our country fails our veterans than military special.
That's a company. That's not like a
right. But like
thing,
makers will have different camouflage pattern bottles that we only available on base, or like Pendleton has a military special bottle that you can only find that on base. Stuff like that is pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys all probably got the same email that we got a couple days ago from Jack Daniels about their new 1 liter single malt finished in Oloroso sherry that's going to be a duty-free exclusive.
Mailing list. What the hell's wrong with me?
Mark actually did that review a month ago.
Yeah.
You're like the only person on Whiskey Tube that's done that review so far.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's good. I like it a lot. It's good stuff.
Yeah, I've told
That's
several people about that, and
I had it, but then I drain poured it.
Whoa!
Wow, Joe, what the?
That's why you didn't do a review.
Yeah, I flushed it down the toilet.
Yeah. So, how does everybody feel about another giveaway?
I feel great about it.
I'm all about it. I'm all about it.
Okay.
All right, this one's going to be for the I don't know if you can see me or not. McKenna 10-year.
10 of 10.
Okay.
I keep hearing good things. I haven't tried it yet. I keep hearing good things about it.
So the deal with McKenna 10 is it sat on the shelf at about the $35 range forever, right? And then they put some like hand selected single barrels into the San Francisco Spirit Awards a few years back.
Because they're all
and they won.
And it won. Next thing you know, this thing is impossible to get. The price is doubled now. These are coming in about $60 MSRP.
It's $70 in
And
Memphis, so.
I just had 70 by me too.
Out of
and it's really good whiskey
10
too.
bottles?
But it's like it's just the hype.
If I win, I just want to say,
yeah.
Send it to Brian at the Bourbon School.
Round 1.
Okay, let's see who it is. And I did remove one of RJ's, but I'm leaving the others because he paid for them, so he gets them. So let's see who it is.
I'm just here to provide sound effects that no one asked
go,
for.
RJ.
I love
Rusty,
sound
right
effects.
here. Rusty, come on now. Come on.
We've got
Major Zero.
Major Zero.
We got
That's
all
bullshit.
the evil people winning.
That's bullshit.
His
Everybody in the
testicle sack is
chat
now
with
so
it.
large, he has to wear a huge hoodie upside down instead of trousers.
What the? I don't know. I'm protesting.
So that's 2 in a row.
No. We got the first one was
RJ.
RJ.
Oh, that was RJ. I'm sorry. Yeah, I got RJ and Major Zero.
Yeah, because they sound
It's like, oh my god, he won twice.
I
Because
keep
they're
my
both
shirt on.
whiskey.
RJ has the mustache and he likes to show his breast. I
mean,
not
they
do
could
that.
be could be twins, I guess, but they're both whiskey villains.
You know, he's got the.
No, I knew it was. I knew it was another one of the channels that was in here. So I was thinking, I was like, oh my god, was that the second time he won?
Bourbon Drop said he was a fan when it was $29. Yeah, I'm sure I would like it a lot more.
It's a 10-year 100 proof whiskey. It was underpriced before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and it's a new year. And
I mean, they're single barrels, and what I've heard is about 3 out of every 10 are like fantastic, and then another 5 are really good, and then that last couple are probably shouldn't be bottled. Is what I've heard. All the ones that
I've always had good experiences with those.
I think
the ones we've
have
had
some
have
really
been
good
great.
bottles in. Yeah.
It just kills me that the man with the newsboy hat on is freaking.
Well, first of all, I'm being insulted by the guy with the knockoff Crocodile Dundee hat. And
He's an asshole.
No, that's a Hank Williams Jr.
Slash
wannabe
right
hat.
there. That's
That's a
Slash.
Hank Jr. hat.
So,
What?
That's a
No,
Hank Jr.
Hank
hat.
Jr. Slash just wish they
Yeah,
had.
so
Yes, I'm just saying.
those aren't even real crocodile teeth. They're like made out of plastic. And
They are made out of plastic. What? I'm fixing to come to freaking Louisville.
It's a plastic alligator.
So this does not sound like a guy who wants a stag sample from someone. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like
Is this a
something-
gator versus crocodile thing?
I'll take it
Seawater
then.
versus freshwater kind of battle royale.
It's clever that you picked that up, Greg.
Damn it!
That's all right. I'm gonna message them.
No, that was funny. That was funny.
I don't want them.
Ben, I'm teaching you about humor.
Thank you. I'm glad.
So yeah, interesting enough. When we started the
Time
advertising,
out.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's Maker's Mark time. I think we all need to reach and grab a bottle of Maker's Mark.
Again,
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's Maker's Mark time.
I mean, I'm down for some makers. I'm gonna have to leave the room for a
Yeah.
second.
Yeah.
Dang it!
And
interrupted the
For this
entire
celebration,
live stream
right?
for that.
No, we all enjoyed it.
hey, and that's a great segue because
Wow.
see this guy right here?
Is that
Wow.
a
Oh
dunker?
wow.
That's
a dunker.
Maker's cask strength dunker. I was gonna wait till the
Wow.
end, but since you're forcing our hand here, Greg, we're gonna give that away on a live stream
Mark
at
and
1250
Brian?
subscribers.
So probably,
So-
yeah. Soon.
Next week.
Maker's Mark's
So in
not
like a
from
week?
Texas, and Joe doesn't want to participate.
So it's going to be next week.
Oh,
Joe is California.
I will.
well, which Maker's Mark are you drinking first?
Any.
I gotta pick.
Yeah. Anything.
Well, which one are
This is
you
BEP.
drinking? All right.
BEP. We
BEP.
can BEP.
I'll grab BEP.
I was lazy. I just grabbed one.
No,
I've got a pick
That's
from a
what she
local
said.
shop up in Buffalo.
Participation.
This is my second
Oh,
one of these.
there you go, Joe. Good call.
I'm
There
in
you go.
someone's
Yeah, I don't normally
and they
pick
don't have it.
Maker's Mark out, but we will add it to our lineup here.
My sister was out in Colorado, and she's bringing me back a pick from a store out in Colorado too. So I'll be interested to compare them because I've only had one pick. It's this one, so I'm interested to taste a different one for sure.
I'm in someone's basement and I don't have it, so
That's all right.
Speaking of picks, I ran across like 5 more of those.
The 10 save?
No, the
Old Forester.
Old Forester single barrel strength. Same one that we have.
The MGP.
Yeah,
Or
MGM.
MGM.
Is it?
Yeah, the same store. They put like 5 more out.
That is
Baker
such a good
Drinks.
bottle. And Brian loves it too. He'd buy another one.
Baker Drinks, I have a question.
Sure.
Ben, I would take one of those and one of those ECBTs if you grab one.
Okay, is that our thing or is Brian's mic
that
being
was.
weird?
That was
I think that was Brian.
yeah, that was
Brian's
Brian's
mic just went to shit. I don't know
That
what
was crap.
happened.
Joe, what's your question?
Oh, my question is, you said you sent everybody that's on the panel right now, like 2-ounce samples of something. I'm just trying to figure out when are we going to do this one with all of us here that you sent all samples to.
I don't think we did that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't mean to put that out there. I didn't know
Mark's
that
got
I was
some Baker
special,
drink sample.
and they weren't. I'm sorry.
You said it.
I'm sure maybe
Knock yourself out.
Brian's got some.
You've got like
Bourbon
17
got
bottles of
some.
this.
3.
Rusty's
my
probably got
wax
some.
off?
It just came off.
You're muted, Brian, and Mark.
Hold on.
Who muted Brian?
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, it sounds
Yes.
less staticky now. Yep.
All right, thank you.
A little
Does
scratchy.
it sound clear? Is it good?
Yes.
I
Yes.
did-
You sound like Stevie Nicks.
I do want to say something real quick. I went to my first Total Wine. Literally, it was like an hour, 2 hours ago. You guys that are not shooting at Total Wine every single day, doing bourbon hunts, I can't understand why. It's the most amazing. Like I had anxiety going in there. There was so much. It was it was like 20
Half of the stuff
times,
is their stuff.
but it was so
Did
much
you-
stuff. I was just
Did
like,
you get pushed to buy a whole bunch of stuff called Spirits Direct? And they're you've never heard of them?
McFarland's Reserve.
And they have samples.
Chestnut
No,
Farms.
some of them are good.
Yep.
Some of them are horrible. Some
It's
of
all
them are
bargain.
George Dickel, which means they're horrible.
There it is, right there.
They talked me into it, damn it.
It actually
And there it
tastes
is.
good. It's just really expensive.
14, whatever it is, whatever it's called.
$17.92
Oh,
bottled in bond.
that's Chestnut. Chestnut,
Yeah.
whatever.
Chestnut
bought-
Farms.
Is it Chestnut Farms?
Yeah.
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 I won't.
It's actually really good. It's just not $125 good.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just
Exactly.
$17.92.
Yeah.
It's $17.92 bottle and bond.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
It's $17.92 bottled in bond. Exactly.
Yeah, what he's drinking right there, is that bottle and bond or what is that? The single barrel.
That's the bottled and
It's
bond.
the yellow.
That's
Sorry.
bottle and
Yeah,
bond.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah,
So
bottled and
basically
bond.
Same,
Yep.
same.
So it's the same thing, but different.
Although
Yeah,
this
so-
I
doesn't
have
So
two
what
things
taste
about Total
hard.
Wine.
But it's got a horse on the bottle, and a horse on the bottle means it's double the price.
Yeah.
Right.
And
So,
there's no letter attached, so you don't have to collect them all.
Yeah. So I was just in a Total Wine today, so we have a bunch of them here. The reason, like, I've got a couple of bourbon hunting videos that have Total Wines in them, but they all tend to have the exact same thing.
And
Like,
the same employees.
the
They seem to
same-
follow you.
Yeah, that could be it.
This is my favorite Spirits Direct.
Right. But it's a great store.
Yeah,
But they
and
all
be honest,
tend
it's
to
pretty
have
good.
kind of the same, like you're not going to find something probably
Same.
allocated there or whatever, but it's a great store if you want just a wide variety.
Yeah.
So the one I went to today had samples. They have a new one called Old Jepson or Old Jeppers or Old something. I don't know. Have you seen this?
Jepson's?
Jepson?
So
bourbon?
if it's Jepson,
It's
I
not
recommend-
Jepson's.
Not the
It's-
Jepsons like.
No,
the-
it's not
yeah.
Jepson's. It's
That's
called,
great. Yeah, Jepson's.
It's called like Old Jeppers.
So
No, I've never seen
It's a weeded.
I've seen the
No,
old
it's not
Emmer.
that.
It's Old Emmer. It's Old Emmer. I bought.
That's
that
what it
bottle
is.
today.
You're right.
I bought
Yeah.
it.
Old Emmer.
What is that?
It's good. It's. I mean, it's.
It's really good.
Is it MGP?
Yeah.
It's
Major
what is
Zero
probably
drink
Barton
Kool-Aid.
juice.
Yeah, it was not. I mean, it's brown sugar and vanilla like everybody likes, but it was I think I paid $49 for it. I just literally, it's out in the truck. It was cheap, but like I tried a bunch of. They were really pushing Wolcott. They have a cast strength.
Yeah, they push that and it's garbage.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
That's
Robert
also
made the
that's also
comment.
Barton.
Makers is amazing.
Right.
Mark, were you
so
saying
when
something?
when I went to Total Wine and they tried to push the Wolcott on me and those ones, it was like it's Barton, blah blah blah, and I was like, if it was a really good barrel, Barton would have put it as a 1792 single barrel or full proof. They
Yes.
would
Yes.
Be a Wolcott.
Or Chestnut Farms.
So,
Right.
so,
And I'm
so
like-
the bottle I had today that I tried had Barton's 1792 on the outside. It was a store pick. So, and they didn't
Oh,
have
wow.
any. He sampled it to me, and then I was like, for $29, it was like $29. I was like, I'll take it. And he
Nice.
couldn't find any in
Yeah,
the store.
totally.
They had sold out of it already. But
Yeah,
that was
so-
one of the ones I sampled. But that old Elmer, for the price, I was like, this is pretty good stuff for what it is. So, matter of fact, I was going to sample
I think
it out
it's
and
really
send it
good.
out to some people.
Yeah. Hey, Pizza.
So did you
Warlord,
get the cast strength one or the 94 proof one?
I got the
Because I
cast
sampled both of them today. Yeah, because the 94 proof one was like $44, and the cast strength was like $49. So it was only like a $5 difference. Both of them were really good, super weedy profile. Another one that Total Wine sells a lot of is the McFarland's Reserve.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I've had the cast strength of that is I actually really liked. We both like that.
It's very good.
It's very
I tried
similar to
the-
that. But yeah, old Emmers or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm probably gonna pick a bottle of that up.
I liked it. I tried the Starlight Embryonic Crack Cast, the
That's a good
cigar
distillery.
blend. It was a lot. It was too much for me. I mean, I could
Overpowered.
see where some of you guys would like it because you like that.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Brian,
So
Brian
hey guys,
has something.
I could-
What are you
I
trying
bet-
to say, Brian?
I think
Oh,
Sean.
Lord.
I could see Sean. As Sean's a big like that embryonic whatever, but I didn't enjoy it. It was it started out really weird and got weirder as it went farther in there. I didn't like it so, and I think he was really disappointed I didn't buy a bottle of it. I was like, I'm sorry, dude, I can't. I'll buy the other thing.
So
yeah.
I
So
have a
Pizza
question.
Warlord.
Pizza
Brian, go
Warlord.
ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Brian.
No, well, hold on. I'm going to interrupt real quick. Pizza Warlord, you better have a YouTube channel because I want to join that channel.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I have thoughts.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're talking about Barton,
Wow.
and I have a question. So we've got like 4 stores around my little town, right? And so we've got one that's doing a raffle right now. Like every time you buy a bottle, you get a ticket, and then on the 14th they're doing a raffle. And one of the bottles they have behind the shelf is this
That's not
giant
me.
bottle of very old Barton. Okay, and then I went to
What
another
is
store.
happening?
That we have.
Okay. At the other store, they've got it just sitting on the shelf.
Oh, it's a StreamYard.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's not an allocated bottle.
Yeah, not at all.
So my question is though, like this is like a 175 or something. Like it's a giant bottle and it's like $40. Is it worth a damn or what? It's the 100 proof, very old Barton.
Not
Did-
to me.
Did something happen to
but-
Bourbon Note?
Oh, I know. I don't like.
Are you
very
guys
old
still with
Barton
us?
at all?
They're
No,
having
they're
a
here.
private conversation. Leave them alone.
I think they have them. I think they're
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Did anybody else just get interrupted with
it's
a bunch
almost
of
like
music,
a
or was that
commercial
just
or
us?
something.
That was weird.
That's you.
Guys,
That was you guys.
No,
Okay,
I
so
didn't
I
hear
have-
anything.
So
quick points for Pizza
okay, so
Warlord.
I'm
First of
Brian.
all-
I'm sorry to interrupt because I know Greg already terribly interrupted you before.
That's okay.
He's an asshole, sir.
He's used to he's used to it from you guys.
So you know when if you go into
All right.
your audio settings on StreamYard, there's a way you can test to see if your audio is working. That plays like this weird, StreamYard song. I don't know if you've ever heard that. All of a sudden, ours started playing. So all of a sudden, we just had this loud music in our headphones. We couldn't hear anybody, and I was like, "What the hell?" And Greg's like, "That's a little bit loud." And I was like, "I'm not doing that."
It's like
So okay, sorry to
No, that's okay.
So-
I just
so
was
now-
wondering. Well,
I've
what
interrupted
people's
you.
He's an
opinion
asshole
of
too, sir.
the very old Barton 100 is, because I've never tried it and I was like kind of tempted to buy it because
Yeah, buy the
People-
$20 bottle of just $7.50. You'll be fine.
The
Okay.
100 proof one. Yeah.
yeah, the 100 proof. This is the 100 proof. Yeah.
That's the good one. That's the good one.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right, Ben, you need to give your opinion and get rid of these little bugs. I hate these bugs.
Okay, guys.
Nobody
Pizza
accepted
Warlord.
any
Live, right?
samples from the Bourbon Note. They have bugs in their
Are we
studio.
on?
Yeah, for shit.
We have no
So Pizza
CMs,
Warlord.
which it's September in Minnesota.
I don't
It's,
think they can
it's
hear us.
bug season.
Oh.
Yeah, we've
Bug
got
season
the
is
same
ending.
bugs. We got the same bugs.
Oh,
So,
I hate bugs.
Pizza Warlord. We also find lots of bottles at Total Wine. That's probably why we end up winning so many lotteries, because we buy so much from them.
So he's finding allocated at Total Wine, and we have too. So like I literally was at the Total Wine in Olympia, and they had Bomburgers and Shanks both on the shelf 6 deep for MSRP. I paid $109 for the Bomburgers and $95 for the Shanks. And then he also made a comment about them changing prices. It's crazy because you guys are about to find out soon. We've won the Total Wine lottery again.
Of course.
We've won.
The rich just get richer, Troy.
A 10-year Michter's Rye. And when Laura posted that onto her Instagram, there was a guy from California who also won the same bottle. His was $75 cheaper than ours.
Before tax. Before tax.
So did we really win?
So I don't know why the Washington one.
The answer is yes.
So much more than California, but it's it's taking my money.
Yep.
So I should probably clarify the you're not going to find allocated stuff. I think like with the Total Wines around here,
you won't see it on the shelf.
You're not going to see it on the shelf in the sense that people, at least from what I understand, people like they revolve their day around being at Total Wine when it opens up
at 2.
And so Total Wine
Tuesdays
will
at 10 a.m.
Yeah, they will.
know the truck arrives or
they
whatever.
will put stuff on the shelf, but it's just you have to be there exactly that because it's such a popular store. And so I should clarify. They do.
Yeah,
if you get there right away in the morning, you do have a chance of getting something. I've never participated in their lottery before. But I mean, you can find stuff there, but it's just you got to get there right away. And if you don't, it's going to be gone. Everything they put on the shelf is gone.
I agree. When you sign up for those over there at Total Wine, make sure you put your name as Baker Drinks. You're definitely going to win.
Yes.
Yeah,
and that's how we keep winning.
Such a good idea.
Baker Drinks with my phone number.
I got the E.H. Taylor.
BakerDrinks at gmail.com because we know it's available.
Right. I'm sorry. What were you saying, Mark?
I picked up the E.H. Taylor Rye at Total Wine, so you can find some allocated stuff there.
Wow.
I was there tonight, and I said, I think it's just being kind of funny. It's like, where's the Blantons? And they laughed at me. There was like a guttural laugh.
So
I was like,
I'm Blantons. They hold for their.
I was about to laugh at you too, Major Zero.
I hate that. I literally walked into a liquor store once. It was Ace Spirits, which is a really high-end liquor store in our local area. And they kind of laughed at the person asking. They didn't know. They just simply wanted to buy a gift for someone.
I'm in Louisville. But the thing is, I'm in Louisville at less than 30 minutes from the distillery. That's why I thought they would have it.
That's because everyone thinks that they have it because they're right next to Louisville.
Yeah.
So I was
was
shocked at the amount of stuff you couldn't find in Kentucky. We went in the spring and I was like, oh, I'm going to get this, and this. And it was like, holy cow, this is almost the same selection as I have at home. It was amazing how little they have of stuff you think they're going to have.
Yeah, I can go. I can go.
Derby week is when you go.
I can go 10 minutes from my house and get E.H. Taylor, Weller, I haven't seen any Weller. I haven't seen any Blantons. I haven't seen any Eagle Rare at all. Here,
Major Zero, what state do you live in? Just Tennessee. I don't want to.
I'm in Tennessee.
Okay. Would you be willing? Well, I'll text you later.
Give me hey, watch one of my videos. I can get anything you want here. Tell me what's
apparently that's where all the stag is.
Okay, guys.
Fine, I'll watch one of your videos.
Yeah. So we are getting dangerously close to Husky kickoff. So we're going to do our final giveaways here.
Okay.
Are we doing both?
Hey, can I throw something in here real quick?
Oh, please do.
I noticed
we haven't heard from you.
Can you interrupt one more time?
I know.
No, one of the comments here.
There's bourbon note guys just won't shut up.
Well, one of them won't. No, there was somebody commented in the thread here. It was under poor folks.
Oh,
so anytime I see something that looks like it might be a channel, I checked, and it is a channel. So poor folks
is a channel. Yes.
Poor folks want to buy from us on our 1,000 subscribers.
But Pizza Warlord is not, and he should feel bad. I'm assuming it's a he, but he should feel bad.
We don't subscribe.
Anyway, I was just trying to promote a channel. So
Yes,
Go subscribe to
that's-
Poor
we
Folks. I
appreciate
just
that.
subscribed.
Yeah,
Okay,
Poor Folks,
so-
they want a bottle from
Somebody-
us. They're good dudes. They reviewed a Buffalo distilling bottle a couple weeks back. It was cool.
Oh,
So if
cool,
we can get
okay.
a mod to put their link in the chat, that would be great.
I'm
And
doing it
we're
right
going-
now because that's what I've been doing all night instead of interrupting
Yes,
the
thank you.
conversation.
Mark,
when I
you're
find the
awesome.
channel, I just put it in.
Looking
Yeah.
at you,
Oh,
Kenny
funny guy,
Greg.
funny guy.
Mark, throw out off-track syndicate.
You remember when we used to like the bourbon school?
But quick question. Quick question.
You son of a bitch.
Was everybody as underwhelmed at Blanton's as I was? I heard the hype.
Yes.
And I bought
Way to
the
sell it
damn
for us,
bottle
Rusty.
for $100, and I was completely underwhelmed.
Lord and Troy, now let's give away a Blanton's.
Troy,
Way to sell it for us, Rusty.
Yeah, Troy, what's the next giveaway we're going to give away?
So we're
Oh,
giving
my
away this
goodness.
underwhelming bottle.
Yeah.
The underwhelming 93 proofer. And that's a letter N. Nobody cares about the letter N.
Here's
Rusty,
the
do you
thing
want-
about blends. Everybody
You
loves to
want
hate
John
it.
Wick coming after you? That sounds like you want John Wick coming after you, Rusty.
At
I'm sorry.
MSRP, this is
I
a
didn't
solid
know.
pour.
Whatever.
Keanu
Don't
Reeves
pay
is
for it.
unhappy.
That's the moral of the story. So we're going to give this away.
Nice.
We're going
At
to do a
$70
final
fine.
Please, God, let Rusty win this.
Yeah, for
Please
sure.
let Rusty win this.
I hope he does.
I hope,
Then we're going
I
to do
hope
a
he-
spin for a flight of what we've been drinking tonight, and I'll throw in the BEP since Greg wanted us to do that as well. We never cheers
Okay.
to the BEP, so cheers, Greg.
Oh no. I can't
Cheers.
cheers empty.
You
I
drink.
got-
Congratulations
Drink it
again.
all.
I'll cheers you with water. Cheers.
And
Oh,
then
water
we've got
works.
one-
Water works.
After those,
Hydrate.
after these two spins,
Oh,
we've
wow.
got
That
one
13th
final
colony. I still need my
Patreon
bottle.
exclusive spin.
I don't.
Ooh.
Oh,
I just joined the Patreon
we
tonight.
We do not have that.
Oh, you did?
tonight.
That's awesome.
I swear you said that was set up. Anyways,
It was, and then it wasn't.
Because
I
more-
screwed up.
oh, so Laura deleted the Patreon only spin.
Great.
What we will do,
Impressive.
It'll be tomorrow.
we will spin that. We will record it. We will post it to Patreon. But just so you guys are aware of what it's all about, I'll explain it real quick. So we bottle hunt throughout the month, and then at the first of the month we film our bottle haul for the month. So I don't know, Tuesday or Wednesday this week that video is going to drop. But what we've done is we've entered all of those bottles onto a wheel, and depending on what tier you're on, we're going to spin the wheel, and someone's going to get a couple samples from our bottle haul for the month.
Cool.
And we're going to do this monthly
Wow.
with our Patreons.
Wow.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sweet.
But not tonight because
It was going to be tonight on this, but for some reason we've had a
this is new to me,
A
and
technical
I've been drinking.
difficulty.
Okay.
I mean, the Huskies are probably up 14-0 at this point, but that's all right.
Oh yeah, it's
Down. You mean down. You misstated down.
Talking some shit.
So,
Yeah.
we're going to spin the wheel.
All you guys that have T-shirts, if you don't have a T-shirt that says "I've been drinking Baker Drinks," "I've been drinking bourbon," at school, everybody needs a shirt
Well,
that says
it says
"I've been drinking."
bourbonode.
exactly.
I mean, it's
That's
implied.
enough, right?
All right, Laura's going to bring up the wheel. We're going to spin for the Blantons.
The Wheel of Doom.
The Wheel of Doom. I'm gonna win this one, guys. I'm gonna win this one. Yeah.
I hope you do, Rusty.
I'm gonna win again.
Let me
Give it a couple shuffles.
let me make sure it's the updated one with everyone on it. Hold on. I think I already did this, but I'm just making sure. Shuffle it a couple times.
That's okay. Yep.
And spin. There we go.
Let's
And
go.
Rusty wins.
Oh, I got it. This is me. This is me right here.
I want the flight.
And
For real.
we got
David.
I hope I
Yeah,
I
David Bates.
hope I spelled it correctly because I do have
Congrats,
fat fingers,
David.
so something similar to
Whatever.
David Bayes.
You did.
Congratulations.
You did.
on
That's his
winning.
name.
Okay,
Okay.
now
Perfect.
we're going to do one
Dude.
final spin. It's going to be for the flight of the pours we've had tonight to celebrate. And I know, Brian, you wrote them all down. What are they, buddy?
Oh, I got him. Hold on. I will do it.
You did-
I got it.
Well,
It is
William
the Jack
Llewellyn-
Daniels Sinatra, Angels Envy Cast Strength, Russell's 13, George T. Stagg, and they're throwing in the BEP because Ben said so.
And don't forget the
Greg.
Hardens Creek Frankfurt.
Oh, the Hardens Creek Frankfurt. Sorry, I did miss that one.
You did miss that one.
He's
Okay,
Greg on
so
This is me right here.
He hates me. He hates me.
we are
I
going
thought Ben
to
was the one.
spin the
Okay.
wheel and see who gets the last one. Let's
Come
see.
on now.
Here we go.
Come
It's
on.
going to be a Benny Walker.
Let's go.
We're going to call this the Benny Walker special.
Come on, come on.
It is
Canadian.
Canadian Chris.
I think I heard you.
As opposed
also
to-
do not live in Canada, so that would be.
So it's only 78%
don't
of a
have
Chris.
Canadian address.
I don't, you know, I think there's some cheating going on.
Stop this cruel game?
Yes, that's terrible. It's terrible. Oh,
Guys, we absolutely appreciate all of you coming and hanging out with us. We would not be here without your help and support. Everyone in chat, all 46 of you, which is freaking amazing.
It was 47 a second
Amazing.
ago, but they must not have won, so they're out of here.
They were like,
we absolutely love
See
you
ya.
guys.
Thanks the stage left.
Oh, Myron
Everybody
was
hit
just
the like
coming
button.
on.
That escalated quickly.
We will say hi to Myron as soon as. Yep.
Bring him on.
Buffalo Trace.
Myron.
Yes.
Oh,
What's up, Myron?
What's up, Myron?
Look, you know what? We're going to go another 10 minutes.
Well, then I need another pour because I'm
We can
empty.
do that.
That's what
I've
she
got booze
said.
over here.
Myron,
I'm
what
so
you
good with
smoking,
that. That's
brother?
what
What
she
you smoking?
It'll leave me.
Dang.
Nice.
What's going on, Myron? It's nice to see you. Kind of nice to meet you officially through the miracle of technology here.
Magic
Yeah,
of the
I know.
World Wide
Here, look.
Web.
I had a dunk bottle, and I doing a bottle kill of FAEO.
Nice.
Was that
Are you-
two or
I-
one? I missed that.
FAE two.
FAE.
Yeah, Myron, your audio is kind of choppy, but I caught FAE, and I love the FAE ones. Those are good ones.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think
Yeah, I can't hear Myron.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah.
Your audio's out.
And if you guys
in
Audience
and
worse
out,
than
brother.
Brian's.
Thanks, Joe. Because I don't
If you
hear
guys
enough
missed
about
it-
our freaking audio every week.
Yeah. If you guys missed it earlier,
I'm sorry. I'm just kidding.
the Maker's Cask 40 or the Maker's Cask Dunker here is going to be our 1250 giveaway. You'll start
Nice.
seeing the video for that at the end of our
Oh,
video.
that's a nice one, Myron.
Yeah.
Such a great bottle.
I'll tell you what.
said.
I didn't even know those dunkers were collectible.
People like them.
Yeah, oh yeah, they like to find because they don't even let you like when you go dunk your own now. They don't even let you do that.
Right.
Like
Well,
it
you go
goes
for it.
down.
You dive in. You just totally
Yeah.
dive in.
I
Go
thought I
for
was
it.
gonna be like
And that's
dunking,
batch
and it like
2203,
stopped, and I was
by
like,
the way.
oh.
Yep. Yeah, they only do
what
a
happens
few-
if you do it though? Are they going to kick you out? You're already buying the
Well,
bottle.
they've got like the well where the wax is. Like when you go dunk your own, it's very shallow. Like it
Right.
only goes in a few inches, so
You
it's
can't-
like you are
That's
limited.
what she said.
Oh, that's
Right,
what
they-
she said.
they intentionally they only
It
do
only
a
goes
few-
in a few inches, Brian. It's okay. I
And
mean, you
Byron's
know.
gone. He's had enough.
Go ahead and edit that together with my freaking jerking off. You know, this is the worst live stream ever.
I've got a great clip from one of our live streams of Brian. Like he was talking about, like, you know, if you're double fisting bottles, but it's just him going like this. That's like, dude, I am totally clipping that.
The best of
worst.
Brian. The best of Brian will get you canceled from YouTube.
Yeah, at some point, Lauren's gonna have to.
for my teaching job too.
Yeah, we need Lauren in here to like moderate the channel a bit.
She's gonna have to distance herself at some point. She's
Well,
gonna,
just like me from you
Yeah.
with your violence
did.
tendencies.
I
I did
don't
tell
feel
Lauren-
like Lauren does that though. I feel like she's the one that gets crazy.
Lauren, yeah, she's fun. That's for sure.
She seems
tried to
like a
get
wild
Lauren
card.
here. I told her about this. I was like, hey, Lauren, Baker Drinks is going to do their 1,000th. They want us to jump on. And she's like, "Oh yeah, I think I'll be around." Blah blah blah. So I sent her a reminder today. She's like, "Oh, I'm in Canada," so that's why she didn't show up. So now I sound like the dude who's like, "I got a girlfriend. She
Yeah, I've
lives in
heard
Canada."
there's no internet in Canada.
I was like, what is
She goes to a different school.
Yeah, you wouldn't know her. She goes to a different school. I am starting to think people are going to think like she's some AI generated like person I put next to me on the screen because like you never see her, but I assure you, she exists. She just
You should just say
She's the talent.
She's a real girl.
She's much busier than me. She's much busier than me.
She has a family.
That's okay.
Yeah, she's got little ones, so she's doing dance and all that shit. So
are the kids.
Better now.
yeah, and the kids are too. Yeah,
I heard
exactly.
Myron.
Okay, good.
Oh yeah, I hear you, Myron. Yeah.
I had to put on the headphones because I think the mic was kind of canceling out the speaker on my phone.
Oh
Yeah,
Sure.
that's a
You're
lot better.
good.
Makes
Good
sense.
now.
All right, what are you drinking?
Yeah, you sound good.
What are you drinking?
Maker's Mark.
I am killing a bottle of FAEO2 thanks to you.
Nice. That is such a great
All
bottle.
right. Yeah, that is a good bottle.
Such
It's
a
so
great bottle.
sad that it's going away.
Yeah.
The 50-50 blend of the FAEO1 and O2 is fantastic.
And the
Bet you
50-50
are.
blend of the FAE 01, 02, and the BRT 01 and 02, 50-50, 50-50,
Well, that would be
Yeah.
is the
30,
greatest
30,
blend in the
30,
history of
30.
blends.
Yeah.
You
In
dumb
math
bastard.
world, that's 25% of each, but I can confirm that.
Your
FAE
math and my math are from totally different realities.
Yeah.
Yes, because so just to clarify, when I came in here, I saw there was 12 water bottle empty.
Yes.
I was on a
Sorry
live
about
stream
your
last
loss.
night, and I was like, shit, I drank 12 bottles of water last night, but I didn't realize that was also from Thursday night with Baker Drinks. So cancel integrity.
You saved the caps.
It's
You're a
about-
cap saver.
No, there's
Thank you
like
for
a,
your-
The whole bottle.
a trash can right here that I throw the shit in. So I'm saying I retract my 12 bottle statement earlier, and I say
Okay, fair enough.
6 bottles a night.
Yeah, because I've only seen you
In your
drink
defense,
tonight.
Whiskey Wisdom's math was way off.
So that's only mildly deadly.
That's tonight.
Mildly
That's
deadly.
Yeah.
One
So
It's like, 'cause he was like,
yes,
he was like,
we are
dude, 12
teachers.
bottles of water, that's 1,200 and whatever ounces. I was like,
Yeah,
that
yours
can't be
and
right.
Matt's math is like way off.
So
Yeah,
It depends on the size of the bottle.
And to be fair, we've
What
been
the heck,
drinking.
you dumb biatch? Why are you saying these
Yeah.
things?
Oh, that's the wrong one. Where'd you move it?
was that Jen? Did somebody
That's
clip
what she
Jen?
said.
Yes, Jen is. She's putting out our show that we do tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern. We're live on YouTube and all the other places, Rumble, all that. Yeah.
Drop the
Off-Track
link in the
Syndicate,
chat.
Sunday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Off Track Syndicate, right?
Yep, Off Track Syndicate.
Off track.
And we just try to have fun. I think we are going to maybe move into a little bit of bourbon tasting, talking. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing.
Some of you older guys, have you ever seen Coast to Coast? Do you remember the Coast to Coast radio show?
With Art Bell.
Oh,
I don't know who you're referring to as older
and
guys.
George Nord. George
If you-
Nord
if-
too.
If you
George
like
Nord
that,
came
Art Bell.
after,
Art
yeah.
Bell. Like
Yeah.
Art Bell
yeah.
is the OG.
Art Bell.
if you like
Yeah.
that,
This guy.
you'll like the Off Track Syndicate because it can get there pretty quick.
Yeah.
You know who else gets into that stuff sometime is
Thank you.
All right,
Yeah,
I just dropped it in the chat.
I
And
enjoy
I
it.
dropped it. I dropped it earlier, but next week Wednesday, I'm gonna have a battle against ADHD Whiskey on the channel. So make sure you tune in for that.
oh nice, right on, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wow.
9 p.m. Eastern. Myself and ADHD Whiskey Matt are gonna get it on. And
All right.
Can't wait.
not in the
Hey,
biblical
guys.
sense,
Yeah,
though.
that's
Not in the
awesome.
I hope you
biblical
kill
sense.
him.
Right on.
I'm there.
Figuratively, of course.
I have
I'm
to
sure
tune
it'll
in.
be really good.
Pro- probably not as good as that November matchup.
No, oh
I
yeah,
can't
November.
hear-
Yeah.
I can't hear Myron now.
It's probably
No,
because
I
we're
would
too
think
many
that-
people talking.
Matt, they say that Matt has one hell of a palate. They say his Barrel King picks are out of this world.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah,
I
yeah, I've
haven't
heard
tried
that.
one, but
Yeah.
Look
oh,
at
there
that.
you go.
Barrel King.
Joe.
Wow.
He's going down. That's what I'm saying. This guy right here is going down. Don't let the muscles fool you.
We're rooting for you, Joe.
My favorite thing on Whiskey Tube in the whole wide world is when I'm watching you guys and one of you goes, what about such and such? And you just reach off screen and pull it. It's like y'all talk beforehand and you have it like right off. Like Troy will go, hey, I got this. And he'll pull that curtain back and he'll pull back this bottle.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about. Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
That's it right there.
Infinite inventory.
Yeah. Myron texted me earlier and told me he was going to mention this bottle, so I had to pull it out.
Yeah.
Hey, that's Brian's line.
I wish I had that old Elmer.
That might be able to start doing like obscene gestures or.
He doesn't know what to do with his hands anymore.
Brian, at some point, you're kind of like.
I'm just keeping my hands right here on the table.
Do you know how sometimes they say like an actor gets typecast? Brian, you got to stop doing this in the live streams, man.
You're like, oh, is that the whiskey tuber who just makes jerking off?
Someone at some point is gonna green screen dicks into your hands.
Oh no!
I'm just gonna be like, thank God I wasn't on any of those streams.
I'm sure everybody's already subscribed to Myron, but if you're not, subscribe to the Bourbon Drop as well.
Oh, he's great. You found that C batch larceny this week, huh?
On.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
Larceny.
I got a notification from Whiskey DB that it was on the shelf at the Virginia ABC. Thank God I work in Virginia, so I was able to get it.
Yeah,
Nice.
I dropped
Nice.
Myron's link like an hour ago when he came into the chat.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
All right, Myron, I was just there. Where are you at? Approximately. Don't tell me your actual address.
Whiskey Wisdom's in the background. He just dropped his link.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Matt, you're awesome.
Thanks,
And
Matt.
so did
Nice.
Tater Dom.
Thanks,
Tater
Matt.
Dom, the man, the myth, the
There
legend.
you go. We got lots of links. That's why I give everyone access, although I haven't tonight. So if you come back on our next stream in 2 weeks,
Yeah.
I'll start giving everyone access again. I just was too busy getting everyone into that drawing that I wasn't focused on the other stuff.
Yep. So coming up in the future, we'll give you a little rundown of what's happening. So next week there's going to be no live. We're going to be in Portland for Laura's birthday. We're going to go to the Bourbon Van, Phil and Julie's
young for 60.
bottle drop at Bull Run Distillery.
Oh yeah.
We'll grab some footage from that. We'll make a video. We'll put that out. The following week, we're going to get back to our regular schedule, which is going to be the Saturday live streams. And we're going to start lining up some guests again. Shane from Storytime has reached out to us, so we'll get him on at some point. Myron's going to be on at some point.
Nice.
Yeah.
Bourbon Hunter is going to be on at some point.
We don't have dates for anyone yet.
Yeah,
so at some point, people are going to.
We kind of fly by the seat of our pants at some point.
I'm here right now at some point.
Yeah,
Right.
Independent Joe, we're going to
Joe's
have
here.
you on. We would love to have Ben and Greg on at some point. And we
Anytime,
just kind
man.
of
Anytime.
These guys are unreliable. Can't trust them.
yeah. So what we do is if you haven't seen what we've done in the past, we bring our guests on. We kind of do an interview with them, find out who they are, what they're all about, how they got to where they're at,
What's your
and we
favorite
drink
flower?
through some samples. So
Sounds like
so
a
that's
Whiskey Wisdom show.
kind of
Sure.
yeah. Except
less technology.
yeah,
involved.
we don't have all that cool 80s tech going on.
You got
There
the
you go.
Friday night version and the Saturday night version. And
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Welcome to the
So-
halls of
so that's all
medicine.
I
coming
was
down the
totally
road.
going to go there.
We're gonna sync up with you guys to firm up some dates. We got some stuff coming up with Brian and Lauren.
Yes, we
need to
still
figure
have
out-
a box full of rye samples from you
invite
guys that
Brian.
we
Yes.
need to sit down and drink. Yeah.
Yep, and we've got your samples too. We've been saving them for you, and we've got some stuff with Bobby at Bad Axe. He was going to try to
cool.
make it on tonight, but he's working, so that didn't happen.
Working.
Yeah, he texted me. He said he's not working.
He just really don't like us.
Yeah,
That's
working.
okay,
Yeah.
He's big timing us. Now he's got a cigar batch named after him, so he's big timing us.
Yeah, I
He,
mean,
he went to see
pictures on
he
Patreon.
went to see the play Annie in the theater, and that's what he's doing tonight. Actually,
I
He's
would
working
totally
on
go
Air
see
Force
that.
One.
Oh, it's an
Did you
awesome
not see
play.
those
Yeah.
pictures?
Yeah.
Yeah, did you
He-
see
he
those
said
pictures
that,
there
but
for
yeah, that
Marine
was it.
One? Yeah,
Photoshop Hello 101.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
How much
All right,
wood
hey,
could a wood
hey guys,
chuck
I
get?
gotta jump out.
All right,
Thank you
Mark.
so
Thank you
much.
so much.
Cheers,
for
Mark.
coming
Oh shoot,
on.
Mark is here.
Bob,
Till next time.
I'll
my
catch you guys
channel
If you guys
is,
are not subscribed to
Northwest
Mark's
Bourbon.
channel is
Northwest
off.
Bourbon,
Bob Glass.
Rusty, what were you
Rusty,
saying?
what's your channel? Bob Glass is asking what your channel is again.
off track syndicate. Off
There you
track
go.
syndicate. That's it's a shit show. I'm gonna be. It absolutely
As
is.
opposed to the rest of us.
Well,
Yeah.
all you have to do is watch. But yeah, we just try to have
Ben and
fun.
Greg love to watch.
Bourbon drop.
Sometimes it
Oh,
works,
bourbon drop.
sometimes it doesn't. I love that y'all allow me. Look, every one of you have a channel. I don't have a whiskey channel. I'm just
You've got
I'm
a channel
tagged
though.
along. I'm
You've got a
I'm-
camera and a microphone, and
Yeah.
you're
Right.
willing to join. It's basically
And
the same
yeah.
thing.
And a terrible hat, so you fit right
And a
in.
big guy and a cracker.
whatever.
Whoa,
Zero.
whoa. Come on now.
Can somebody
He's got
mute
more,
him?
like,
What? I mean,
subscribers than
come on.
us.
What?
We've been trying all night. It don't work.
The button's
Brian, did
broken.
you draw that on there?
That is
Zero.
that is my daughter. So my daughter she's in high school and she is an artist. And I was like, Mackenzie, we need I want it to look like a chalkboard, make us a logo, put a little stick figure of me and Lauren. She did this she did that in about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And I was like, we're
Love
fucking
it.
using
I
it.
love it. No, it's great. It's
Yeah.
great.
I do. I love
Yeah.
it too.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, she's talented. She's much more talented than this. I just love that it was so simple and elementary. I was like, yes, we're gonna go with that. But
Yeah, I think
she's
it's cool.
a super talented artist.
Rusty, did you get your hat at Dollar General or?
Oh, another Dollar General store.
You know what?
Brian
You
actually
know,
teaches
I-
middle
I
school
am-
history, which
I
is
do.
very obscure.
Me and
subject.
Lauren teaches middle school history as well.
Guys, my earbud's dying, so I think that's a good time to
Yes.
thank everybody for joining us. If you're in the chat and you're not subscribed to Brian and Lauren at Bourbon School,
we're gonna get
Independent
there.
Joe,
2 hours, 22
Major
minutes,
Zero,
22 seconds.
Rusty at Off
Kill
Track
it, kill
Syndicate, The Bourbon
Yes.
Note, Myron at Bourbon Drop, Matt at Whiskey Wisdom, Mark at Northwest Bourbon. Did I miss anybody?
Everyone
Yes.
else that was in
Everybody
chat,
that
more
was in
folks.
chat,
Yeah.
more folks.
That goes in
Yeah.
eternity.
Echoes in Eternity, Sean.
Yes.
Yep.
Subscribe to all those people. When we sober up tomorrow, we'll probably put links to everybody
Speak
in
for
the
yourself.
description. I have to sober up on Sunday because that's when I edit.
Ah,
I
gotcha.
don't do any of that stuff. I don't have to sober up. I can keep drinking. It's okay.
Don't
I
sober up
have
and let's just-
never edited one of our videos sober ever.
don't sober up and
Rusty,
let's just
you
see
put
what
a
happens,
dent in
right?
that thing. Wow.
What's when the
I don't even
Huskies
know
have to
how to
recover,
spell
right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you
Hey,
all
before
so
we hop
much.
off here,
Yeah.
just want to say congratulations,
Yeah,
you guys,
totally.
for 1,000.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
awesome. Thank you very, very much for having us on. And we will be
Yes.
reaching out to a lot of you because we've got some whiskey trivia night in America
Yeah, we
slots
want-
coming up that we don't have any plans
I need
for.
redemption.
We've been wanting to do a live stream with Myron for a while here.
Channel versus channel. Like,
Yep, and so we're definitely going to be reaching out, and we'll get something set up so we can do some whiskey trivia night in America. And I have been thinking, and I haven't even brought this up to Greg yet, but I have been thinking of making like a bracket, the winners, and then maybe throwing a wild card in there, and maybe doing some sort of like Super Bowl-esque whiskey trivia night in America thing to.
well, eventually
coincide
you have
with
to battle against Lauren from Bourbon School, who's
I was gonna say,
undefeated.
That's
wanna
actually
say
what made me think of it.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Anyway,
only one channel
yeah,
here
we'd
that
love
has
to-
an undefeated
Well, I put the
champion,
smack down on
not
somebody.
me.
Independent
Myron,
Joe was against
Myron,
Bobby.
what is
Yeah.
your channel, Myron?
Bourbon Drop.
Bourbon
Drop.
Drop. I am doing it right.
Yeah, great channel.
Oh, he's great. Absolutely fantastic.
Much
I'll
better.
tell you right now,
Congratulations.
and I think I said this on a stream before. Myron, you and Ben and Greg are the first two channels that I like when we started thinking about doing this. You are the first two channels that Lauren and I watched that were like, I want to like do this. Like you guys are the ones that like fired us up enough to do it. So I
want to know how cool
we can do it.
Yeah. Thanks for saying that, Brian. The check's in the mail.
It sounded like he said. It sounded like he said, if those guys can do it, I can do it.
Exactly.
Like Greg said, if these idiots can do it, we can do it.
Major Zero, I feel like that was your story, and you're kicking some
It was
ass.
not like we can do better than them. It was like inspiration. Honest to God, I'm not bullshitting. Like I am not a bullshitter. You guys, honest to God, were the ones that were like, I want to do this now because they look like they're having a blast. They're having fun. I want to do this.
Yeah. So
That's great to hear, man. I mean, honestly, I couldn't think of a better compliment. Just like
totally.
You saying like, hey, they look like they're having fun. I'm enjoying their content. I want to do this.
Yeah, 100%.
We're missing
doing
our
shots.
here.
Well, now that you say that, I'm gonna
All right, let's let them get out of here because they got to go watch a football
You gotta
game.
watch a football game or something.
All right.
All right, enjoy your baseball game.
Cheers, everybody.
I want to congratulate the winners. RJ, Eagle
Yeah,
Rider,
Huskies
Major
just got
Zero,
called for
Kevin,
icing, so that's
David Bass, the
unfortunate.
Blantons, and Canadian Chris, the Flight.
Yes.
So, yeah,
Good job, all you
just
people in the
everybody.
chat.
I just subbed everybody in here, and I
tomorrow-
blocked and reported Major Zero because that guy.
Bullying.
This freaking guy.
You started with the hat, Rusty.
Go
Not me.
Huskies!
I was sitting here minding my own
Yes.
business. You started it with the hat, so
7 points.
Launch it, poor folks.
Okay. So thank you all.
Cheers, everybody.
Email us if you won something, we
Cheers.
will reach out. Thank you.
Cheers,
Cheers, guys.
Bye.
See you guys later. Have a great night.